Kinfo. Oh, let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair. Come over here to the round table where we break it all down. Say what? We about to break bread right now. You heard what I said right now. We gonna put it on their head right now. Give me a second. See what's going on out here. See who all out here. See who we can't bring in tonight for the pillow talk. We got all our boxes ready. You know what I'm saying? Got all our boxes ready tonight. How everybody feeling? How you feeling?
Time I go to say something on my watch and freeze up. What's going on with you, love?
What's up with you? How you feeling?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Well, getting ready to have this pillow talk session with these folk. You know what I'm talking about? See what's on their minds. But I ain't doing too much.
I feel it. Damn, it's all like spacey over there, like relaxing and shit. I like that.
I'm just saying though, we
Boy,
trying
you
to do a
trying to
little.
run one?
Yeah, they're gonna spice it up real quick.
Hmm?
It's gonna spice it
I
up
mean, I
real
don't got
quick.
nobody over here, but I'll run one with you.
I mean, we can play it off. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Me either.
Oh, wait. It's actually took it away.
What was that? Let's see. Let's try it again.
I don't know. Like, it took the match away.
Man, shout out to everybody coming in. Get ready. We about to have an epic pillow talk. Come on now.
Hold on.
I don't know
What?
what's
Oh, not
going
the other
on.
one. The host. Oh, it won't let me match with you.
What did it say?
Like, it's not an option to match with you.
All right, well, I guess it's time for me to turn up. You know what I'm saying? Hmm.
Yeah, like, I don't know why it is because I just got off of the live match, but it won't let me go on with you. But I'm about to vibe with my people, though.
Okay, love. I'll see you in a minute, though.
All right.
What's up with it, sure? How you feeling, though? Let me see where everybody at. I just want to thank you. She really needed that. What you talking about, sure? What do you know? What you talking about, love? Talk to me. Let me see. If I can get you up in the box. Let me see here. Oh, okay. Let me see. How you doing, Miss Lutton?
Hey, I'm good. I don't want to like expose it. I just wanted to say thank you because I thought it was really cool. I
Oh,
don't
I
know if
just
you know.
seen who you was talking about once I invited you. But
Yeah.
nah, I appreciate you for being in the room because a lot of time when things like that happen, it's not just
Hmm.
me. You know what I'm saying? But it's the comfortableness that that person has with the people they in the room with. So
Yeah.
I appreciate you being there as well.
Yeah. I was trying to like help her, but then to like I didn't really know what to say. So when you started talking, I was just like, yeah, listen to him, and I thought it was really cool. I just wanted to tell you that.
Nah, I appreciate it. How your night going though?
Yeah, it's going good for me.
All right. Tonight gonna be a little different. We about to have a pillow talk where of course we on TikTok, so we gotta keep it real PG. But we just gonna talk about a few different issues that people be having. without, because most time when people pillow talking, they usually talk about other people's business rather than
Yeah.
talk about things that's gonna be uplifting for them. So we just trying to reverse that effect. We're gonna have a few different people jump in the box. Might even do some improv because you know how people be like, I would do this in a relationship. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
put a few people to the test and see what they would actually do. Last
Oh,
night was
okay.
crazy. We went for like about 3 hours. Couldn't believe it. But hopefully it's not as long tonight because I'm a little bit tired. You feel me
Yeah.
from last night. But I appreciate you stopping in. If you could, you can definitely jump back in the box whenever you feel like it. I ain't gonna hold you up though.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, I
It was
appreciate you.
nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too. I'm here if you ever need to talk as well.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. Peace.
Bye.
Let's see where the rest of the folks at. I got Saray. Let's see where King at. How you doing, Saray? You got Saray in the building. How you feeling?
Tired, but I'm good.
You say you tired?
Hmm.
But you jet lagged from your flight?
You could say that. Yeah,
I was wondering how long it took you to get here.
a minute. It takes time.
Hey, it takes time. Beauty takes time, I guess. Yeah, I ain't mad at you.
It
You ready
does.
for the night?
I
Hmm.
am. I can't. I'm trying to wait to see who else coming in and what the
Mm,
topic is. Keeping that a
hmm.
secret.
I mean, well,
Excuse the
sometimes
blemishes. This is.
what blemishes? What we talking about? Hold on, 'cause I wasn't even looking at the
I
screen. What
got
we talking
scared
about?
from wearing a mask all day at work. Like
Oh,
at
why
the
they got
job.
that baby wearing a mask all day? Goodness
I don't know.
gracious.
They aggravating.
I already know what it be. Look at that face. They like, nah, hell nah. She can't be out here styling and profiling all day. Put a mask on. Put a mask on.
Here we go.
All right, I quit. I quit. I can't handle
What we
myself.
talk about, what we doing,
All
Jackie.
right. All right, matter of fact, I'll let you pick one out of the, you know what I'm saying? One out of the 20 topics that we got to pick from.
I don't
Because you
even
already know where I want to go as far as,
go because I can't go to
oh, okay.
the thing. So go
So
ahead.
what we gonna do, to curve these side chicks, because they winning right now. Um,
Why? How you think they winning? Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
they winning right now as far as I'm concerned. And it's probably as far as a few people concerned because the ability to disrupt, given that, certain people is trying to have their monogamous relationships and not considering other people, they had this uncanny ability to disrupt other people's relationships. So I'm sitting over here like, what we gonna do about it? What's up with it, Sean? Appreciate you coming in. Trying to share it out to Nene as well. But yeah, I know for me, I peeped the fact that, as much as men might talk all of this talk about, I'ma have who I want when I want talk, you feel me? They can't just step out by themselves. Mm. So it's gonna be a thing of like, we was talking last night, the men gonna have to step in when it comes to these young men who feel like there's nothing, to aspire to as far as getting to know women, as far as being kind to women, you feel me? Whereas y'all saying like, it's gonna take other men to step in and teach these young men. I feel like it's gonna take other women in the case of a lot of these so-called side chicks or whatever. What's up with it 504? What's up with it Nene? It's gonna take other
Hey,
women
Nene.
to
Come
step
on,
in
Nene. I'm gonna
and
need
yeah. You're gonna need
you
some. I'm giving you a whole
because he's
boatload of
starting
backup.
already, Nene.
I'm
He's
giving you a whole
starting.
boatload of backup, G. Just straight backup all day. Miss
Hey,
504 in the building. How you
Hey,
doing, love? Um,
Hey,
Good working.
Hey, Nene.
I heard that you always out here
hey,
getting it.
Ray. Hey, Respect.
Got to. The
Hey,
bills can't pay themselves.
you heard. So I'm wilding tonight according to Saray. But my topic tonight is what we gonna do about this, this influx of, side chicks, sneaky links, and should we do anything about it? Matter of fact, hold on, let me start there. Like, is there?
Who is we?
Say it again, Nene. Who?
Oh no, that's 504 Queen. She say, "Who is we?" You
Oh,
heard her?
sorry.
Yeah, she thugging like that. She coming straight off the back with it. Now, who is we? Now, what I'm
Right.
saying
Who
is,
is we?
as a community, I'm saying like,
Oh, okay.
cause last
Okay.
night I was charged, me and Jay, and King Didi, we was charged with, in order to get these next generation of young men to appreciate being men and being gentlemen, it's gonna take another generation of men before them to set that example, right?
Right.
And I was telling a lot of the bros, like, it ain't like y'all can get up on y'all own and just be like, I'm finna go out here and get some. It gotta be another willing participant, unless you out here messing with man on man, which that ain't, you know what I'm saying, ain't for me to judge. But
Mm.
what I'm saying is, in this case of sneaky links, side chicks, like, what do the queens think we could do to curve that interest of young ladies to want to be side chicks rather than because I mean I hear a lot of young ladies say, well, shoot, you can wash his clothes, do all that stuff, just you know what I'm saying, send it to me for the other stuff. I'm like, hold
Oh, so
on,
you
G.
basically what you're asking is, so the woman is she's accepting being the side chick. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
I mean some of them ain't
I
necessarily
mean, some people
accepted.
just don't want the entitlement. They
Yeah.
don't want the extra that may come with it. I'll mess with you on my time, and sometimes that's okay.
Hey, they gotta understand it, huh?
Right? Ain't no drama, no none of that.
No drama for your mama, huh? Cause my mama ain't gonna probably like some of the women I date. She just like that. She just like that. She thinks she's
Are
still
you
in
crocheting over
February.
there? Sorry.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to learn how to do it. I tried, but I couldn't get I couldn't. I was kept,
Girl,
no.
it's the knitting. I can't knit with two needles,
Hey
but this
Joanne,
is easy.
Okay. Oh,
let me see what Jay at. Cause I don't. Y'all gonna
Well,
try to gang up on me. Hold
but
it
on.
I
Where
could
don't.
Jay at?
it
Go
could
ahead. Go
be
I
you
ahead.
mean,
from
me personally, I wouldn't. I don't do second to none, so
Right.
that wouldn't fly with me. So, but
I
if
don't
they
see.
in agreement to it,
Yeah, I don't see how we could stop. How can we stop women from wanting to be side pieces or enjoying the so-called luxury? And then how do you stop a man? What's tripping to me
Dang,
is
what is?
like, why do men treat the side chicks with all the luxury and not the one that's 10 toes down?
Ooh,
Like
ooh.
it's like pulling
that's
teeth. Like
true.
the one that's 10 toes down, she can't get the cuddling, she can't get the romance, she can't get none of that. Oh, she's a nag, but she's trustworthy enough with that social. She's trustworthy enough with the medical and
With your
all the documents and
kids.
organizing and kids and everything. But you don't trust her with your heart and to give her that soft side. But that side chick, she just get all the luxury side of it all. But then you get
uh,
mad because your home is disruptive, but
What's up,
you're not
Demetri?
loving at home. You're loving outside.
I think it's because that person is new. If a person has been together for 10, 12, 15 plus years, you get a little bored. And as women, we don't sometimes keep it spicy. Like we guilty, and I'm not trying to woman bash, but we are guilty of a lot of
You
things too.
right.
You can't just all put it on a man and this, that, and third.
You right.
So we got to keep it interesting as well to keep that man interested. We can't just expect him to just do because that's what society say a man is supposed to do to a woman. We have a part in that too.
But then what about if you are keeping it spicy, but he's not being receptive to it? So
Yeah,
now
we
you
got a
feeling like you
problem.
get what I'm saying. There's a disconnect. Like you're doing what you can because you see it's fading. Because relationships go through that. It'll
Right.
be highs and it'll be lows. You're infatuated and you're bored. So when you're trying to get it back and he's not being receptive to it, then what do? You
If
step
he's
out.
willing, if y'all married, go to counseling, take every avenue that you can before giving up.
Yeah.
Because I know I went through it in my marriage. Like, I tried to everything. I was that perfect woman for me
Joanne.
that I was grown up to be. You're
Joanne
supposed to
thugging.
be submissive, and still got cheated on. I'm like, oh no, this ain't. My mama lied. Don't no man want no woman like this.
Right, right.
So I was.
She said my mama lied.
I mean, but then too, it's kind of going back to what we talked about yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you was raised. If that's what you saw growing up with your mama, that's what you might feel like is right. All right, I
Right.
need to. It's cool for me to be a side chick. He don't have to come up here and spend no time with me and really commit to me. He can. I can give him my body and it's all good because that's what I saw growing up and that's what I know is right. But then on the other side, if you are with somebody and you know that they got a side chick and they dipping off, it's all about too. At one point, your level of respect. How much are you gonna deal with? It's too many men out here, just like it's too many women out here.
Uh
Mm-mm.
oh. We getting to the numbers now. Hold on. We getting to the numbers,
I knew
Nene.
he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say about the numbers.
I love
That's
the
what he's trying to
numbers.
sit
Like
there and
I
say
was
it's more women than men.
Oh no, it's
how
kind
you
of
know what I'm
iffy out
trying to
here.
say?
Okay,
How you
Saray,
know what
you're
I'm
right. Saray, you're right. I think it is more women than men, but at the
Saray,
same
get out
time,
my
it's a level
head,
of
G.
respect. Saray, you're right. It is way more women, but at the same time, we can get our needs fulfilled faster than a man can. I believe because they go through droughts.
Super
So
drugs.
So
Super.
then, what do you think about Polyworld?
Oh damn, we jumped in the water. Hold up. Let me
oh,
get two more
Because
people
that's
in
what it's
here.
leading
Let
to.
me get
Because
two more
because
people
the
in here.
numbers are different, and it's hard to the man apparently is just so hard to satisfy. Then it jumps into Polyworld.
But hold on, you got some women that's insatiable. You know, one dude ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? She got a roster. You
I'm
can't come
down.
over on Tuesday.
Who?
I
She
I
said,
think all single women have a roster. It's just what you're doing with the roster.
see, I'm talking about. Hold on, and what you mean by
So
you
right?
down
Nene?
504?
How
Hold on, we
y'all say
coming back to
poppy?
you, Nene.
Be quiet,
I
Nene.
knew it.
Spiders. It's spiders
Nah,
in the
thank you,
house.
respect,
Nene. Thank you,
respect. Put it
Nene.
on
Cause
game. Put it on. We
I think
all
we
have a
seeing
roster.
some.
It's just the level of how you mess with that dude on that roster. Like we might not be sleeping
Mm-mm.
with nobody, but we got 30 dudes in our phone that text us on a daily and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? And but we
You
ain't
looking
really,
good. You know what I'm saying? I
you know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
you.
20 of them, we ain't really studying. They just on the backup just in
Dang,
case.
Nene.
Tell the truth and shame the devil, Nene.
Where
Cause
your apple juice at? You got some
nah,
That's
they
apple
the
need
juice.
to,
truth. You're
they
right
need to
though.
I'm
know
gonna get
these
some
dudes
here.
ain't the only one with a roster. They need to know. 504, what's up? You say you down for what? You down for the cause? What we down for? Cause I
The
heard that. I
poly
heard.
situation, like I've been asked, but I didn't follow through with it at the
Okay.
time. But I'll be down for it.
Now the
I'm sorry.
question I would have to ask you after that, after you saying that, like, what did it take for you to like feel like you would be down for that? Like, what securities or stability was put on the table
I
for you
wasn't
to
looking for.
say,
I mean, it's just my sexual energy.
okay, okay.
So it's
So
just
that's
sexual for you. It's not no providing or anything. No
No,
actual like
nope,
home.
nope.
So it's still to me. I feel like that's still providing a need because, like a lot of people try to play down, the whole energy. You know what I'm saying? When that's big, like if that energy ain't there for some people, it's like how that other stuff go out the window for them. They like, we can't even talk about that for real.
And
And
see what
if
I've heard, like what really makes it work is if you're friends first. Like a lot of people, they just jump into it, but that's serious because you have to worry
okay,
about jealousy. You have to worry about a lot of stuff when it comes to that. So
what's up,
you have
Coco?
to really make sure that your mind is mature and accepting to that type of
Right, because that's how
relationship.
people get killed. Exactly.
It definitely is gonna require some maturity. And
Definitely.
I would
Do
encourage certain
not.
people to go into it with that mind state of like I'm finna have to mature to deal with this. Like I can't be in this situation being selfish and it's me. Because a lot of us we still got that complex of being a kid. Like I'm doing more work than you, or you getting more than me out of the situation. So I recognize a situation such as that would require a lot of maturity. You
A
know what I'm
lot.
saying? A lot. You know
Because
what I'm
I
saying?
don't know
Because
the name of this group. There's a family, they're
thank
poly,
you,
and I
Coco.
follow them. And they were friends. Like one just had the one that was brought into the marriage, because the couple was married and they brought this
Hmm.
woman in. She just had a baby. So a lot of people was asking questions, like reasons prior. But even after that, they stayed friends for like a year and they got comfortable. And they seemed like they happy. I mean, we on the outside looking in. We know
But you
there's
know,
issues.
everybody gonna have, yeah, everybody gonna
Yeah,
have
but
some
they look
issues.
comfortable. They say there's no jealousy. The wife says, "Shoot, when they're doing their thing, I don't want to involve myself. I just go in the room and watch TV." So it's like you have to deal with like that. It's a
That's
I'm
family.
facts,
jealous.
Joanne.
I can't
Yeah,
handle it. I'm jealous.
me
Oh,
too. Me too,
oh, put
Saray.
it on the
Look,
Me
table.
too.
for respect, for
Put it on the
respect, real
table.
talk.
Huh.
Now, I got a homegirl like that, and her view of this is like this. She love her man. They've been together for years. She don't want to have sex every day, and he want it all the time. So
Oh
she
yeah,
has
we
no
gotta we
problem with
gotta find
him.
our spider conversations. Not to interrupt you, Nene. We
She
gotta we
has
gotta
no
find
problem
some
with it.
codes, y'all. We gotta
Oh
get the
my bad,
trucks.
I
We gotta
forgot.
get the trucks and the three trucks. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't be talking.
That,
She
but
has no
as
problem with
soon as
sharing
Nene, when
her.
you finish, I want to add on to that about not wanting intimacy all the time,
Not wanting
and
your
why
truck
is
all the
that a
time.
problem? Yeah.
Not
But
wanting to
finish
get in the
finish your
truck.
thought, Nene.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just
y'all
saying
get y'all
she's
trucks
cool with
out.
that. She don't want to drive every day. She don't want to drive a truck every day. So she's
Mhm.
straight. So she has no problem with letting somebody else drive her truck. But the kicker part is they all live together. So,
Okay.
but it's not like they live in. She got her room and they got their room. But when he want to drive the other car, she let him.
Hey, it sound like they got
Hey,
some kind of thing that makes sense
right?
for
Because
them.
who wants their road driven in all the time?
You feel?
Facts. It need a
You
break.
gonna ruin my
I
runway. You
driven
feel me?
on.
Right.
It need a
Dude,
rest.
right?
It need an oil
Like,
change.
you need
It
a
need a
break, right?
I got new
Dang.
tires.
Well,
Keep my new tires.
you gonna have to stop being jealous, Saray, cause that road gonna get towed up. We gonna have to, tear it up and put some new pavement down. You know what I'm saying?
it need a rest. She don't need all that mileage.
Right.
You trying to
But
put
at the
Hey,
miles
same
on the river,
time,
then
I
get
mean,
mad when you bored with it.
that's jealousy
man.
though. Like you said, Saray, that's
This
jealousy.
is
Somebody
gonna be
might end
time
up
for a
getting
new
hurt.
thought.
I like for my road to have a few potholes. I ain't gonna even lie. I put them pot. I remember when I made that
Oh
pothole.
my God.
No, just
Yeah.
I remember.
It's getting out of here. Let me go. Come on, y'all.
I'm
Oh,
just saying though, you over there with the Wakanda Forever outfit on. Don't try to talk about we making it hot up in here. Hold up. Don't even do that
oh no, that's my
504.
apple juice making me hot.
Oh, okay. Your apple juice is making. Let me read a few of
I
Yeah,
these
definitely got
comments.
mine.
Hey,
my
say
apple.
talking helps. Say what you want and how you feel. Figure it out from there. That's facts. A lot of people do not say what they really want, so therefore they never get fulfilled in their first relationship. And quite frankly,
Ooh.
I feel like if you here's my code word for the expansion of family, y'all. If you trying to Ali out here be the greatest of all time, you know what I'm saying? You can't be over here expanding your family because you're not satisfied with your first. Like, because to me, I feel like satisfaction is a matter of surety within yourself, and you like we just said, you can't get satisfied or fulfilled if you're not being real. So
Right.
you can find a level of satisfaction with the first woman you dealing with, and then include somebody else based on both of y'all's energy. But
That just don't
I
work well
hold
with
on.
me. Every time
I
I
know
hear
you
that,
burning up over there.
I
But we trying to be
can't.
Ali though. We trying to be
Uh,
Ali. This is in a remember we trying to solve a problem. We
it's
got we
sold. I am the greatest of all time. We don't need no help.
but what about but what
I don't
about
need
the
no help.
the
Ooh.
next up and
Okay.
coming? You got a young Ali coming out of college right now. She feel like she the greatest of all time. And you know what
That's
I'm
her
saying? She
problem. She
gonna
need to go find
sashay.
another ring. It ain't this ring.
Okay.
She gonna sashay right up to your ring. Like, hold on, he got a ring on. That's a walking resume. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
lies. You about to get
Okay,
KO.
y'all. Why is it acceptable? Why is it acceptable for it to be? for the man to be able to have two cars. What if it's vice versa?
Oh, it happens. So
We
that ain't
garden, we garden
And
tools.
everybody knows that
Right.
you
see
Ubering, you sharing the
now.
ride,
Now I get
and
that.
both
I
sides
get
know.
that in certain circles. In certain circles, I ain't gonna sit over here and say for my fellas who do come in here, I ain't gonna sit over here and say I'm promoting that. But I do understand if brothers are so called understanding to the first plight we was talking about, you cannot take off the table that it is some women out here that have that same, as we call it, masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? To where she may be a little bit insatiable, but some women, for the most part, in that lifestyle, that's not what they own. But it is
Right.
some that got multiple like 3, 4 husbands. And a lot of these dudes is like I would say, how do I put it? Because I don't want to be disrespectful, they fall in the category of what we were saying last night. You know what I'm saying? How corniness is being made to, they be playing people down on that. But these dudes are still choosing to be with women, so I can't sit over there and knock them. You feel me? They still choosing to uplift families, help
That's
somebody through
that's
with what
that's
they trying to
blurring them
do.
lines. You start putting too
It
many
just
bodies
ain't.
like that in the room, it start blurring some lines, and you start
You
getting
got
these.
it,
Now
Saray.
we're
You
not
got.
even gonna go
Hey,
there.
don't make me show
Next
y'all
topic.
these
Right.
examples. Y'all don't make me show y'all these examples. Cause that lady, hey, I seen a lady the other day. I want to say she was on like Facebook or something. Cause they got groups, and every now and then that stuff come across my stream. But hey, this lady living her life. She got about 3 husbands. They ain't tripping. They all in group pictures. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay,
That's too
I ain't
much.
gonna
all
put
right.
Yeah,
comment on
that's too
that
much.
one
Somebody
right
gonna
there. I'm gonna
get
leave that
somebody.
alone.
Somebody
To
knows
each
gonna get
his
away.
own, though. To each his own.
Facts. You
That's the
see,
only thing I
okay,
Yeah,
say.
that's true.
right.
To each his
Yeah,
own. Cause
That's too
if
much
it,
testosterone. Yeah, somebody knows gonna.
But nowadays
yeah.
we got some little pockets of less testosterone filled people too. So as far as I'm
True.
concerned, I'm just glad they still on the team. Because they could be on the other side of the. You know what I'm saying? They could be
They
opposition right now.
both.
But
It's both.
you say
It's
what?
both. They on both
Man,
teams.
stop, bro, stop.
They on both
Cause,
teams.
cause usually, like, now this is what I will say. When it comes to the men getting cars, sometimes the women, they interchange with the cars. But when it comes to the women getting cars, I don't really be hearing about women be wanting they dudes to be interchanging in cars with each other. So, nah, I don't know if
See,
they both
that's
out
not
here.
something they
Actually,
talk
that's
about.
the new wave right now, to be real with you.
Hmm.
Oh my
That
God,
is the new wave. Like
Wait,
how
for
we
real,
gonna
what's
for
be
the new
real.
Ali?
wave?
They talk about men having cars mixing in with the women with
That's the new
cars.
What,
wave. Like my daughter's gen, she's 21. They are really accepting that. Yes. Because
That's
that's
hold on,
dangerous.
how that's
I'm trying to
Hold on,
catch
let
on.
me
I
let me
want to
tell
say
Because
it
let me
so
tell
bad,
it.
but I
Let me
can't.
tell it,
I
but
want
I'm
to
gonna
break
say
it
it
down to you,
codified because I
504.
know y'all. I know y'all. Let me codify this. So remember how you said your energy right allows for you to deal with that particular right. Now they got a energy that's 3, but it's 2 of me. You see what I'm saying?
okay.
And and the 2 of me, one of them is what I'm saying. So or both. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
oh.
So yeah. They
So
blend in the families.
they doing it like that too?
I
Women,
didn't
the
know.
young girl, my daughter's 21, and it's like with her
What's up,
friends
Sheena?
and stuff, and like that is the new wave, the fluidity, the fluid game, the
Yeah,
fluid.
fluid. Fluid,
That's
okay.
what that is.
I
It's
didn't know.
acceptable now. They're okay with it.
I could understand how that could happen.
You want to
I could
drink
see
to
that.
that 504?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's sip that apple juice. Let's
Everybody
sip that
need
apple
their apple
juice.
juice to get your apple juice
We
together on
need the
that one.
apple juice.
For real.
We got to come back to the table, y'all. We is trying to find solutions because
I,
there's different strokes for
oh,
different folks.
whew.
Because for those who got that 3 energy, you know what I'm saying. Being Ali, Pete. A lot of people like to put the P in front of Ali. Being, that. You know what I'm saying. It's gonna require you to figure out what your team is. Your team might consist of a few basketball players, or your team might consist of a few swimmers. You know what I'm saying.
And that's why I just want one.
Oh
Because
Lord,
it's too much going on.
oh Lord, y'all got me.
It's
My
Okay,
head
I have a
spinning.
question
Hold
for
on.
y'all.
But you know what? You know what I don't like? I don't like how if a female was to choose to do what men do, and you have two people that's probably on the two ends of the spectrum. You got you know, you got a regular female, you got a dude over here who got a job, he doing good, he's a what they call a square type man, and then you got
Mm-hmm.
somebody over here that's straight from the hood. They two different people, and they bring you two different options of, you know what I'm saying, two different worlds, two different perspectives of life, and you they like both of them. But if a female was to date both, she's looked at a certain type of way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now that's
I
that's
have to
one
jump
thing. Hold
in
on,
and agree
Saray.
with. I look at them that type of way.
Hold on, cause this is
I think
this is
I think
getting
like a
crazy.
man in that aspect because I feel like as a woman, you start to give away your virtue. You start to spread yourself thin.
Okay, okay, I see you. I see you. Okay,
Like I get it. Like when we dating, we out here, we single. Yeah, you're gonna flirt. You're
You should
gonna
have the
date.
right to
And
figure
I'm
out who you
saying
want.
date. I'm not saying spiders. I'm saying date.
Yeah, I got
So it's like it's
right,
a difference. But it's like once you ready to settle down and do get that truck or whatever, I feel like you know you just as a woman, our virtue. I feel like we're more valuable. And I hate not to diminish men,
Mm-hmm.
but
You're
women
right.
right,
life.
right, right.
now. You got a
Our
Women
body
point.
is
is
life.
our jewel. I'll
Yes, ma'am.
into the biblical sense of things.
Not to
Right.
mention, men are shallow. You know what I'm saying? Like, after you wax, you know what I'm saying? You wax old from, giving yourself to whoever you want to be with while we young and stuff. The possibilities for women to have what they want in the long run, somebody to, grow old with. What's up with the universal dreads? It's kind of off the table. Like, same thing with men. You got to recognize, like, your accessibility, like the fact that women are so accessible to women, it's gonna lead you off the table for the right type of woman in the long run. So no, I totally get it, Nene. Like as far as the double standard though, I think that's what you was alluding to, like the fact
Yeah.
that a
Right.
woman basically, and Saray brought it home too, like the fact that when a woman is dating out here figuring out what she want out of life, is treated as though she can't, shop around or, figure out what she really want before she just settle down and be like, all right, this is what I want. Because a lot of times we don't know until we, what I'm saying, experience different
Right.
things.
But
You
then
don't know
also
what you
it's
really
like
want.
as a woman, like it's also the double standard because when they park and they leave the residue, that's a
Yeah,
lot of
bro.
residue and different residues. It never
Yeah,
goes
speak
anywhere.
on that, cause
You
boy,
get what I'm saying? So you're
baby's coming out
carrying it.
looking like your first. Like, whoa, hold on, G, that's
You
my
know what I'm
child.
saying? Like you're carrying that. So when you're carrying all this energy, you're carrying all this spirit, you're carrying like you know how they
Soul
say when you
ties.
get with your guy, you start to act like him, you
Soul
talk like him,
ties.
you get his swag and everything like that. So now all of a sudden you picking up all these swags and all these energies, like you need a detox.
Mm,
You need a
you feel me?
flush.
Right.
You
You
That's
feel
how
me?
do.
deep
So
the queens are, though. Like, man, bro, y'all have such a precious a precious role in life to the point. Like, yeah, I would encourage y'all to keep those virtuous thoughts about yourself. Unique, was you about to say something before we went down this road? Cause I definitely got a topic that we veering on to. As far as one of the first topics you told me about, Saray. What you was finna say, Unique? Or is she working? She might be working right now.
oh, the
Um,
screen froze. Huh.
it'll come back. What I was gonna say is y'all veering into what one topic that stuck out to me from what Saray was telling me earlier. Do y'all feel like when a woman is with a man and he's like religious or whatever he's into, do you feel like a woman should be into that? Or if not, a part of that as well?
If it's serious, it depends on how serious they are with each other.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they in a relationship, they together. Like, do you think like, say for instance, a woman is Christian and her husband is maybe, Islamic or something? Do you think that would be a conflict of interest, so to speak? I was watching
Hmm.
a woman named
They will
Secret
have to
Agent
respect each other's religion. Like if they don't want to
Trying
come together, to just come together as okay, we
that's
love the
signal.
higher being
Mm-hmm.
type situation rather
Right.
than conflicts because I'm more of a Jehovah Witness because they Bible based and you know what I'm saying and everybody I meet is not and it's
Mm-hmm.
like they don't agree with some of the stuff that I believe in. I'm like okay that's cool but as long as we believe in the same higher power
Right.
and in a big G then we good.
And see, you put it so eloquently. Like I think that's something that a person would be able to work with you on, regardless of what religion, because the way you cut and dry that. Now, what I want to say is, I seen something in the chat. Just who I am says I was watching a woman named Sika on YouTube, and she says the DNA of the male or his car keys stay in the vehicle for up to 7 years. So that's something to keep in mind when we out here, not divining these people that we let in line. You feel me? Everybody don't
That's
deserve to be in line, G. Like once you start recognizing that, it's like it ain't no like realize that men we been out here making a lot of mistakes. And what I would say to the queens, as much as it seems like these men are empowered or they empower, like they spreading themselves thin. Like they spreading themselves thin. So I wouldn't encourage the women coming up, getting empowered now to do the same things that cause the men to lose their power for real. And these are some of the things like not being able to control their vessel, not being able to communicate what they really want. Because, a lot of our grandfathers and fathers, they had double lives. Um, and
yep.
when we ask them certain things, I'm pretty sure it don't boil down to just like, yeah, it might be immaturity, the fact that they can't fully be honest with the person that they with. That's definitely, we never gonna take that off the table. But what I will say, a lot of the men that I studied in my family that was doing certain things, they thought they was helping somebody else. And in their own household, they had been marginalized. Like, man, I don't care nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like when you start feeling like you're not appreciated in one place, you will find somewhere to be appreciated. And to me, like I said, that's a level of immaturity to not just be able to leave. But we all got things we got to work on. And as far as I'm concerned, like the way we gonna be able to work on different things, just like anything else in life, we gonna have to get better together. So it's gonna require both sides to see where, like in my last relationship, everything went all the way perfect. That's why it was my last relationship. So I gotta see where I can improve as well as, I'm pretty sure that person has to see where they can improve on their next relationship.
But the hard thing too in relationships, you got to make sure that y'all equally yoked. You got to make
Yeah.
sure y'all want the same things out of life. You got to make sure
Mm-hmm.
that y'all on the same level. Y'all thinking the same way. And sometimes it takes months to figure that out. Sometimes years before you figure that out. Like, oh,
Right.
okay, you're not on the same page. Like
Mm-hmm.
it takes time. It takes time for you to figure all that out, especially when you're young.
Nah, that's
That
facts. And do we
I got
we should
married too young. I got married at 20 something, like
nephew.
24. And I was only married a year. I had been knowing him since I was 19, but at the
Right.
end of the day, once we got married and we started talking about our future, he didn't want the same things that I wanted. Like he was still on something else. I'm trying to elevate and go forward. But you know what I'm saying? Just depends on who you with and what
You was
y'all want.
24 too. Just who I am
I
said
was
she was
24,
24.
yep. I was married a year.
I was,
I'm
dang, how old was
scared.
I when I got married?
But now the crazy part about it now, we besties. Like we besties. Like we can go out to eat, we chill, we talk here and there every few months or so. We get together and go
13
out to eat or
years.
go bowling or something. Yeah, but
And she said, just who I am said she was 24 too when she got married. And she said they were together for 13 years.
Y'all bold. I'm so scared of that
What you scared of? Hold on, we got a non-committer in here.
marriage.
Got a non-committer in here.
I know how to commit, and that's the thing. I've committed. I've done
What's up,
my
Ree?
first real 7 years and everything like that. I've been proposed to, engaged. I
How
just
you doing,
never.
nephew?
Probably because I just really felt instinctively like, yeah, we're in this and we're doing it, but there was a lot of red flags and there was a lot of inconsistency to where I was like, yeah, I'm not locking myself down to that.
Oh, okay,
sometimes you just
Like
okay.
gotta pull the trigger,
I
Saray.
can ride, but I ain't finna
Hey,
lock down
tell
like
it,
that.
tell her again. Sometimes you just got to get in that truck,
Some-
Saray. Sometimes you just got to
Oh
get
Sometimes
in
you just
that.
no,
gotta do it. You just
Just got
gotta
to
do
get in
it.
that.
That's a life
nope.
experience,
It,
though.
them
That's
trucks
that's
that I had, them trucks
I
that I
mean,
had, like if I would have locked down with that 7 year one, oh my God, I thank God I knew not to do that. And the 5 year one, oh thank you Lord, I thank God not to do that either.
but you got all them
No.
years under your belt, Saray. You got all them years. You got all them miles under your belt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I learned a lot. Now I
what's
know
up,
how to
Neff?
change a
I sent you
tire.
a follow,
I know
nephew.
how to do an oil change.
Appreciate
I
that,
learned a
love.
lot.
Nah, I respect it.
Hey,
I respect
nephew.
it. Man, where's my girl at? Is she still in here? Hold up. Let me send her another invite in case
Tap
she trying to
down.
get back in. Cause I'm pretty sure it was her signal. But yeah, you guys, this look, we working towards something, y'all. I know everybody done put on the table what they can and can't do. So we know Saray cannot be a sister wife. I mean a sister truck. She cannot be a sister truck.
Hey, girl, for real. That's how people.
And
Let you talk to my
Nene
Taurus.
obviously is not filling out that application. She is not trying to be nobody's.
No, ain't no applications being taken
Okay,
at this
my bro in
time.
here. Hold up. I am saved by the bro. I am
Oh, so
saved
right,
by the bro.
so right, I
It's
don't know if
on
you know,
now,
'cause,
Nene.
look,
You
I had
ready?
told. Wait, so right, I gotta tell you, cause Goma and he already know, and then Freestyle called me out the other day, but my truck ain't been driven in over a year, but I'm chilling on that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a big issue to me. I have other
Hey, it's a
priorities in
rabbit
life.
outside, yeah. I think we being
Right.
very
Mm.
virtuous tonight. It's a
Well,
rabbit just
yeah,
ran
get
across
my
my
truck.
window.
I've been driving my truck in 3.5 years. I'm chilling too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there you go,
Hey,
Nene
girl.
and
You said
King.
wait, you said 3.5.
Now hold on. We not going there right now. We not doing that right now.
Okay,
We
okay,
both coming back.
my
I'm
bad.
coming back to both of y'all and why y'all
Cause
playing with
I'm
y'all trucks
for
like that.
real, girl.
Nah, you sit back. You sit back. You sit.
what's up with it, bro?
Cause you let somebody go out last night and you ain't even say nothing like that. You ain't say nothing about your 3 years off the road and you was over there checking
Oh,
on other
oh,
people's
bro.
truck. What's up with it, DD, man? What's up, bro? Jump on
What's
it.
Girl,
up,
drop
baby?
it,
Dang.
girl.
They
Hey,
done knocked him down. Hold on. But yeah, hold on. I ain't know you had took that much time off, cuz.
3.5. Yeah, I'm working on 4. By December, it'll be 4 years.
Bro, I don't know how they do it around there, cause I know they picking they.
Easy. They make it easy out here.
Okay, bro.
Right.
Okay, I got you. Dang,
Right.
They
she said
make
they
it
make.
real easy to be like, no,
Oh,
no.
so you
Right.
sound like me. What's up with it? Underscore in the building. You sound like me. Like,
So
don't get
right,
me
you so
wrong. I see a
serious.
lot
Like
of
what?
beautiful people. I see a lot of beautiful people out here, but I'm pretty sure like y'all have y'all criterias. You know, you have certain
Yes.
things
Right.
after you done been in
Exactly.
certain relationships. You like, man, I know I can't deal with this, and I know this what I'm looking for. Now,
Right.
yeah. I mean, man,
You know what you
it's
want now. Like you done been through
what's
the
up,
rigmarole.
Coco?
You done kissed the frogs. You done did all of that. You may not know everything, but you know what you're not going to tolerate.
That's what
And
I'm
when it
talking about.
comes to
Love,
parking
light, and
that
abundance.
garage, that is a heavy hitter. And when it comes to when they get you get somebody that mess around and break your engine down. Now you got to go fix it and take it to the shop. That it costs.
Girl.
I ain't got that
What's
kind
up,
of
Miss
money
Mary?
to keep fixing it back up.
Oh my God.
She
Right.
said she ain't gonna keep
Right.
fixing hers back up. Nah, I
But
ain't
once
mad
Nah,
at
like
her.
you know
it's
what I'm saying,
fixed now,
once
so
you
it's
get to
gonna
a
stay
certain age,
fixed.
yes.
She
Once you
said
get
it's
to a
fixed now.
certain
It
age,
took
that's
3
it.
years. It took 3 years to fix that
It took
thing,
3.
man.
That's the engine. You know how hard it is to fix the engines and
You
the
rebuilt
transmission and
that. You
everything
look like
else,
you rebuilt that. That looked like a rebuilt engine right there.
and it's gonna stay just like that.
Whoa, whoa, what's good, everybody? What's happening?
What's what's
What's
What's
up,
good,
Big
King?
happening?
What goody, what's goody?
Man, we over here,
What's
hey, bro.
good?
We over here chopping it up, man. I'm trying to keep these folks in a truck. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
know, my sister
out of
504
this,
came
man.
through. She
Out of
said, my sister 504 came through. She had that truck. You feel me? She had extra cargo in there. So I ain't mad at her. I think it rumbled up a few things up in here. I'm trying to figure out more about her truck. I think you would be interested too, King
truck
DD.
with the
But
wide load, bro.
I'm talking about with the wide load. This thing come with the house. You hear me? With the house, take it up 2 lanes.
Oh, my.
They gotta flank that thing. You hear me? They gotta flank it, cuz. We
Baby,
coming down the interstate.
Hey,
You We got 9 beautiful people in here. If you would, tap that screen like you trying to knock on wood. You have entered Pillow Talk 2.0, where we talk about things that's gonna build us up, not just sit around talking about other people's business. So, hey, tap in, tap in. This is the business at hand. Appreciate you, nephew. Appreciate you, Saray, tapping that screen. Hey, bro, off top, I gotta ask you the same thing I asked them. Thank you, Mary, for tapping that screen. Man, what do you feel like we can do to curb all of these side things? These side trucks and sneaky trucks. As what's the name said last night, these cargo vans and these sprinters. You know what I'm
sprinters.
saying? that keep pulling up at folks'
The
house.
little
You know what I'm
box
saying?
trucks.
Like little box trucks pulling up. What's up with the Angelia? King, what we gonna do about that?
I
Like,
mean, man, you got to keep that truck in a single file line, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it on the straight and narrow, man. You know, between the solid and the dotted lines, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, Superman gonna get you.
go get you, you hear me? Gonna have to save you.
Yeah, man. Man, we driving straight, man. I'm checking the rear view mirror, man. Hey, man, I'm driving straight. You hear me?
You got to, bro. I can't
Yeah,
stand.
man.
I can't stand you. Your ass come in acting silly every time, bro. Every time, but they been about serious business on me, man. I need some help, bro. Nene done came straight kicking in the door just to show you she ain't having it. She said, "What's up with all these double standards when I got a roster?" You know what I'm saying? Like, like why y'all tripping on me? Like, it ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like Miska said, it ain't my fault. So, how do you hold on? What's up with it, Chica? California tapping in. What do you feel about sisters who, have to save the day? Cause sometimes you got your Wonder Womans out here. They having to service a few different folk. You know what I'm saying? What do you think you could tame something like that?
Dang.
Hush.
As far as hopping in and out of other trucks,
Yeah, hopping in and out of them trucks, cuz. I'm talking about hopping in and out them
yeah,
trucks
man,
like a
you got
cowboy.
you got to
Reverse
stay in your
cowboy and
own truck,
everything.
man.
Tell them, King.
You know what I'm saying?
So
But
we
you got
just
to
wait at
do,
the truck
hey,
for her to come
once
back.
you do that, once you do that truck inspection, shit, we good to go. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
We
now so
check
that's
them
what I'm trying
tires
to
and
figure.
everything. We on the
That's
Thank
what I'm
you for
trying
road.
to
You
that
know what
word,
I'm
figure
talking
out.
King.
about?
Inspection. That's what it's inspection.
But what if them tires bald? Cause that thing been on the road though. You feel me? That thing been on the road, cuz. Them tires bald. We can't
Man,
keep
see, we go
going.
to the shop. We gonna get
Going to
that
the shop.
thing right.
Hey, see, now that's how
That's
she
all
must have.
we can do.
That's how she filled up that roster right there. Cause see, you always got a handyman like yourself. You know what I'm saying? Somebody ready to come through, maintenance that thing, put it back on the road. Like you hear that, Nene? I think Nene know y'all out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She taking advantage of y'all. I ain't no hater though. I ain't
Angela
gonna tell
said
No,
y'all
you
that's
no
need
not
to
more.
what
get
it is.
your
Right now,
own truck,
Surround should have backed
Angela.
me up because it is not like that.
I ain't look. I ain't gonna tell them
Angela,
no more. I ain't gonna tell. I just told them the game one time. One time.
I just
man,
said females have a roster just like y'all do. Matter of fact, I think our roster is probably bigger than y'all's.
It definitely is. See the problem. Let me go on and address that. Let me go on and address that. The problem we have with y'all roster is, see, when a dog go do what it do, everybody see the dog do what it do. When y'all go do what y'all do, it's similar to a cat. Don't nobody even know y'all on that. You be thinking
There ain't
she's so
nobody doing
sweet.
nothing.
Now hold on. You be thinking she's so sweet. You be like, oh, bro,
Cause we
like
is sweet. Ain't
I
But
took
nobody
we
her to
doing
meet
are.
my
nothing.
I took her to meet my mama, and then my mama said I seen her with your cousin. Like, hold on, G, hold
Your
up.
mama lying.
No, it ain't.
You
No, not
already
like
Nah,
said
my
that.
your
mama ain't
mama
got no
don't
reason
like
to
you to
lie on
be
you,
with.
cuz. My mama ain't got no reason to lie on you. Nah, she don't even know you
You
like that,
already
but she
said
know
your
you from
mama
being
don't
with
like
my
who you be
cousin.
dealing with.
I see that's a bad truck.
That's a
Okay,
bad
Gotta do
then
truck.
No,
something.
no,
don't
no,
be so
no,
That's a
defensive.
no, no,
Hey,
no.
Nene,
we,
you hush,
hey,
girl.
We got the
on the,
drivers on the list. You hear me? The
what I'm
drivers on the
saying?
roster. They on
We
the
got,
roster
we
now. We got
list.
drivers. We got drivers set up. That don't mean they gonna drive the car. You see what I'm saying? We got the drivers
oh
on the roster. They
man.
on the wait list.
Hey, we gonna
That don't
sell
Man,
mean
that
they
truck.
can.
we gonna sell that truck, G. You got too
Gonna
many
get rid of that
drivers.
truck. Can't do nothing with that. No, no,
I'm telling
sir.
you, so they
Owner
don't want me to tell
operator.
y'all. So they don't want
Owner
me to tell y'all. So I'm
operators.
telling y'all the real. I'm telling y'all the facts. For real,
I'm just
for
saying
real.
we own the operators over here.
Nene,
We
don't
know how to
call my name
maintenance.
no more in this
Hold
segment
on,
because
this
you just blowing up the spot.
This the thing though. If I know how to maintenance your
Just tell
truck,
them, girl.
keep your truck on the road, it ain't no reason for all these other people on the roster. You just trying to have your cake and eat it too. And now, as
Ain't you
far
supposed to
as
eat your cake?
no, no,
But
cause
you don't think ain't nobody?
I
What
only
if ain't
eat
nobody
cake no more. We
driving?
too old to not know better than that's diabetes. But
Hey,
I'm
what
look.
I'm
dead.
what I'm finna say is,
Hey, Once I fix that truck, nobody else be around my truck under my hood.
That's
Looking at my
facts.
motor.
What
That's
if ain't nobody
facts.
driving the truck?
No, what
Right.
I'm
And
Oh,
saying
we
is,
for me and her case, me and Queen case, ain't nobody driving our trucks.
hold
You
on. Who
still on the
said ain't nobody
driver's
driving
seat.
that truck? Y'all got a few owner and operators, or people think they own and operating them trucks.
They
Ain't
think
nobody on and
I'm
operating
the
that.
owner
They
operator.
right.
Nah,
There
y'all
you go,
making
Queen.
everybody feel like they the only one. I know y'all tight.
Ain't
I know
nobody
y'all
making
feel
tight.
it.
No,
nobody
not at
feel like
all.
nothing.
No, no, yeah,
Hey,
you got to be honest. You got to be honest. I'm
got,
we.
Man,
I
you ain't
think
pulling
I
up
don't know
talking
how
about
old
you
you
got
are. 'Cause
5 drivers already. You ain't pulling up
gotta
talking
put
about
that
that.
I
truck
ain't know
on the
how
road.
old you are,
I ain't
but
got
I think
nobody driving.
right, right.
Ain't
Y'all
nobody
We
full of
looking for
it.
driving.
potential drivers. They still ain't passed the test yet.
Man, I
Hey,
need
we gotta
Unique
put
to
Doing
come
that
back
truck
our
up
on the
in
road.
here.
application. What you mean? They
I
even get
Mm-mm.
feel
a
that.
test.
I
Hold on,
feel
let's see.
that, but look at this.
What's it?
What's the point of having a good truck if you don't use it?
You feel me? What's the hat? What's
Because
the
you gotta
point?
qualify first.
Right. Where the
Right? Right?
application at?
You gotta get them CDLs. True
Get
that.
them. Get them.
Right.
It
But
is an application process. Don't be
But if
mad
he
that my process
qualified,
is just a little bit extensive.
but if he
Right.
right,
qualified and he a player coach, meaning like bro said, he know how to maintenance that thing. You know what I'm saying? And he know
Yeah.
how to encourage
So
you. Why
everybody
you
don't
even got them
qualify.
extras for? You over trying to compete with these
Ain't
nasty
nobody
dudes.
competing.
You know what I'm
It got to
saying?
make sense. It got to feel it. You gotta
I
qualify.
done
You
figured it
can't
out,
get
King.
mad about
It's
my
like
I done
no.
qualification.
No, I
Yes.
done figured it
Yes.
out. I
Yes.
done figured
Yes.
y'all out.
Yes.
Y'all over there
No.
competing with Rico and Ray Ray and trying to do
No.
me
Bye.
dirty.
Once you
My
get
mama
First of all,
gave me
ain't
a
no Ray
unique
Ray.
name. My
nah,
mama gave me a
Red. Listen.
unique
Once you get
name,
to a
meaning
certain age, you gotta. It's different. Once you get to a
okay.
certain
Once you
age,
get, so you trying to tell
Thank
me
you,
when
Angela.
people,
Angela says you gotta get pre-approved.
oh, I'm certified and testified. I'm certified and testified. I come with
man.
Carfax. You hear me? Straight up, straight up. So
Hey
you
Right.
man.
You got to
you
get
can let me
pre-approved.
pull
It is
up
a
in
It's
your lot or
process.
not. Somebody else gonna let me pull up. You feel me?
Okay,
Hink,
wait a
hink,
minute.
hink.
Hold on. You busy jumping on me and Nene about our qualifications. Y'all got a damn pre-approved process as
Nah,
well. Everybody don't
nah.
make it through the door.
It ain't the same. It ain't the same because,
What you
like,
mean
you
it ain't
know,
the same? Dang, what happened?
you outnumbered. You, it ain't the same.
Oh, I'm good. What you want to do? I'm good.
But
truck,
I
look,
got
two
it ain't
you.
trucks
the.
I'm
on
good.
the left and one on the right.
You feel
Hold
me?
that truck in the road.
Hold that truck in the road, G.
No,
Skirt,
I'm still
I'm
skirt,
the me.
driving. It's my truck.
skirt,
I'm good. She'll be back.
skirt.
You hear me?
So look, this what I
Yeah.
noticed. The owners and operators, y'all competing with, the Ricos and Ray Ray. Cause I heard Nene say, y'all got a roster. I don't got no roster. You know what I'm saying? Cause quite frankly, there might be a people applying, but they ain't quite made the cut. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even play like that.
correct,
It's
But
the
correct,
same
correct,
hold
correct.
on, but listen, my cut is a lot different though. Yeah,
thing. Hey,
appreciate you
King,
turning
it's
that
nice to
camera on,
see you.
bro. Because at the end of the day, when we post this on live, the boxes just look black. So if y'all do turn y'all camera on, that does help. But
I
what I
can't
was
do it right
saying,
now. I got
nah, you
you
good,
time.
love. You good, love. I'm gonna find a perfect picture for you. You hear me? But be that as it may, when it comes to talking about the other people that got rosters, a lot of them dudes they just as lost. So if you want to increase your roster, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be out here lost on the road. You might be a
So
forward.
this is my
You might
thing.
be a
You
forward
guys,
found on
you
the road
men are
dead.
automatically assuming that me and this woman right here are sitting here just grabbing and putting. We're not building no roster. We're not doing
Right.
nothing but
Nah,
living
hold on.
on.
She is doing damage control. We gonna come back to you, lady. I see what you talking. You talking. I can tell when you start talking with your hands. It's damage control. She the
It's
PR,
not. It's
y'all.
no
She getting
She
damage
serious,
need to be.
y'all. She
control.
getting serious.
Hey, if you lost on the road, there's a map for that.
It's a map for that, G.
Everybody loves.
Hey, we got GPS. Whatever you, we gonna get you to where you got to go.
Ain't nobody loves.
They lost
Nobody
in the sauce,
loves.
You
G.
know what I'm saying?
They lost, G. Go on
I
and
told
direct
you
them.
this
You
the
feel
other
me?
day.
Map,
Gold
man.
mine. I'm trying to figure. How do you figure? Why do men figure that when they see a beautiful woman that she just got all these guys or characters just coming at her, and it really be dead. It be empty. It don't be nothing going on. Like real
Man,
talk.
that ain't
Ain't,
what we just
You
ain't
heard.
hear
that?
me?
That ain't what we just
Sometimes,
heard.
girl, phone be dry. Phone be
Boy,
dry though. You hear me?
Dry,
boy,
dry.
I go to the truck.
They
Hey, I go to the truck show. I want to look at them trucks. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Okay,
got
just
to
like okay.
necessarily touch that
No,
truck because it don't belong.
it's Okay,
Nah,
y'all have jobs. Just because we know a lot of people, because we ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because we got our trucks parked right now, and we ain't talking about nothing. Our
Man,
phones don't. It's just because we got a roster. It's still dry. You feel me? Like they know we not talking about nothing. So it's like, oh hey, how you doing? Woo woo woo. They trying the application. You ain't still ain't been pre-approved yet
I'm
You
just
because
want
you
to know
ain't
what
saying
these
showing
though.
me nothing.
conversations sound like? These conversations sound like sex, 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 sex.
Right?
That's
It's
what these
like
conversations sound like. No conversations don't
Hold
talk about
on,
a
bro.
future.
Hold
They
on, man.
don't.
I'm
It's
get.
not
notes get
talking
blocked.
about
oh,
nothing.
it
I'm finna get out my truck. I'm finna get out my
them
truck
the,
for this.
them the
Hold
wrong
on.
truck.
Yeah, y'all in the wrong truck,
That's why
man.
we
You know,
still
hey,
But
driving
that's
our
it's
what.
truck.
different type. It's
Okay,
different
you don't know that until
trans.
you meet a dude and then he starts sending you truck pictures.
Yeah, yeah.
You got,
Okay.
you got, hey, you got the
That ain't even no
Freightliner,
truck.
got the Freightliner trucks, you
Tell
got
him, bro.
Max, you got Kenworth,
We
Peterbilt.
can't even get
Yeah, I
a
know.
Mac. The Macs be
What's up,
acting all
Keith?
bougie and
Send me
Freightliners,
a
you know,
follow, Keith.
they
I sent
empty.
you a follow. Follow me back, love. Appreciate you coming through. Hey, like bro said though, we got different kind of trucks out here. Now, what I will say, as far as, cause you said something about men having these, certified, testified things. Like what I was saying, the reason why men don't have as many is because, like, you know how most women would be like, man, he gotta have this, he gotta have that. Men, for the most part, we ain't worrying about your bank account. You know what I'm saying?
Lies,
I ain't. That ain't no man. That's a male.
lies.
A man ain't
I
worrying
mean,
about your bank account. I don't know how many
now
women that came in my life broke. Broke.
What you
that's
You know what
say?
I'm
that's
talking
a
about?
rental. See,
That's
he
a
renting
rental
the truck.
truck. Yeah, that's a
Hey,
That's
rental
he
a
ain't
truck.
paid for
rental.
that yet. So he got to get out of here with that, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you how it is. You wanna know? Ask me.
Not the rental. Not the
She said
rental.
I'm
some
gonna
Oh
let
trucks
my
you know
got
what's
too
God.
many
going
miles
on.
on it. She said some trucks got
I'm
too.
gonna let you know what's going on, man.
A man will
She said
accept you for who you are.
All
facts. A
right,
So
real
listen.
then that
That's
man
brings
right.
us
will.
to
That's
the
right.
point. Then
See, hold
what about
on.
this? Oh, you got to be independent. What don't we have the independent song? I mentioned this last night. So one minute the
You
guy
seen my
wants to be
face when you said
independent,
that.
then the next minute they want it.
You don't got no
What you
room
want?
for me if you independent. I felt like I ain't got no job security at that point. You feel me? Like,
But
you know,
yes, but she right. But she right because some men want you to be independent and make sure you got your own and want you to carry on. Then at the same time, they turn around and want you to be super submissive to them and depend
like
on them
which
for
one is
everything.
it? Which one is it,
Right.
cuz? And what you think about that,
Me,
bro? What kind of truck is that?
I
I forgot
mean,
what kind of truck that is. What kind of truck is that,
now
bro?
if you got a truck and the truck ain't getting no bid, no service, something wrong with that truck, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
I'ma always go to work and make my money. Now, whatever, if he
Man,
wants
you
to
crazy hell,
do
man.
extra or whatever and provide and do his part, I still will allow him to do his part. But I gotta have my own money.
Hey, hold on.
I
It's
have
lit
Right.
in here.
Right.
Y'all see the
Right.
top? Look up top. Yeah, we lit. Don't even play with us, y'all. I told
Yeah,
y'all this
Right.
we
day
run,
was coming. We
man. Them
You
pulling up
gotta
trucks
in
have
our
on
your
the
big
own.
road.
You
trucks.
gotta have your own. You gotta have your own because you don't want to be left high
you
and dry
got
by
to.
nobody. Yep.
I
And
learned
now
that
that's
lesson too many times.
you got the automatic and you got the manual truck.
You do? You do?
I'm done with you,
What?
King. Be quiet.
I'm gonna break it down all the way around the
All
board.
the way
You know what
around,
I'm
bro.
saying? We gonna get into this truck thing. We gonna do it right.
Hold on. She
You
said,
know.
I feel like, hold on, damn, the dang old cat jumped in the box. Hold on, cat. You can't be
I feel
jumping in the
like
box.
and have experienced the trucks we tend to not want, but the ones that want us. Girl,
What's up with the
That's
thick,
how it
I
is.
mean, pretty
Preach.
eyes? I don't want to get in trouble. What's up with the pretty eyes? Hey, y'all, so tonight the topic is how we stop all of these, these sprinters and cargo vans from putting up next to our 18 wheelers and snatching your driver, your owner operator up out that thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm learning about this dispatch business. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get your
And we
driver the
gonna
right
break that down
loads,
too.
yeah, you can't get your,
If
your driver got to go where he can
I'm
get
in
them
there
right loads
18
at.
wheeler, you ain't got no business pulling up with 10 wheels talking about helping me move nothing. I
You
got
hear
it.
me? You ain't got no business.
I got it.
let me put your mic
You know
on,
what I'm saying?
man.
Oh, man.
Let go.
Let's
Talk to me.
go.
You hear me?
We got 10 beautiful people in here. Tell that screen like you trying to make me feel you. Drop a comment. We will read it. We will read it. And if you want to jump in the box, though, we can let you on in here. Now, I know one person in particular I'm trying to let in the box right now because you a problem. You know what I'm saying? You was a problem child. I'm going to let y'all read all the names of the people that's in here and figure out which one I'm talking about. Who y'all think I'm trying to call to the front of the church? Who y'all think I'm trying to call to the front of the church?
Out the call. Out the call.
But I don't think this person can even come to the front of the church. They automatically been being bad because they ain't even allowed to have friends right now. Take a wild guess. Who y'all think I'm talking about? They gonna take somebody truck. They gonna take somebody truck and contract ASAP. Y'all don't see it? Come on, it's obvious.
Who
I
Lee
don't know.
Key?
Nah,
Underscore?
nah.
Uh, the
Are you
user,
talking
light
about just
skin.
I am?
Just who I am?
Man, maybe y'all don't
And
see what I see. Okay, so I would put,
talking about
but
in the
G, his
comments or the views?
nah. As far as the viewers, okay, I'm gonna say the person name. His name is your lady's best friend. Bro, you
Okay.
gotta cut
Yeah,
to
I
the
see.
front of the church, bro. You gotta cut to the front of the church. Cause you
That's
gonna have
gonna be a problem.
you got some explaining
That's
to
Yeah.
do.
T. That's T. I know
He
him
not
for
hitting
real,
that.
y'all. I know him for real. I know him in
It's,
real
it's
life.
the name. I
You
don't
gotta
even know
watch
if it's
him.
the name for me.
You talk
Hey, stay
about her,
away
you
from my.
gotta watch him.
You ain't got no business pulling over here by the truck, man.
T, why you? What's going on, T? T, what
Shout out
happened?
to T.
T, what happened?
I don't
Why
even
you? Why
know, but
you?
I know
He
Why
said
better.
I knew
you?
he was gonna say my name.
The
T, what
lady best.
happened?
See,
Your
she
Come
don't
lady
need.
best
on, G.
friend. What's going on? Why? What happened? Wait, why
How
he
is
call
you
you
my
out like
lady best friend, G? Oh no, I'm gonna ask
You know.
Duche how he feel about that. This man being your lady best friend. You know what I'm saying?
That name alone,
Man, if
I
her,
He
don't even
is.
hey, if
know who
her
he
He your
truck
lady
talking
broke
best.
to.
He
down,
everybody lady best friend. He is what that is.
her
That
He
truck
ain't
got me
broke
cool.
down. She finna
funny.
call love.
That
Don't you
ain't it.
pull that truck over. You keep going in that truck.
Keep going. Keep
Got
going
it.
in that truck.
We got it. I
I'm
break out the
telling
tow. You know what I'm saying? We got it.
I'm, I'm telling you. All I know is, man, if I see your truck or your Sprinter cargo, you know what I'm saying, pull up next to my eye, no. If she turn her head, she gone. Cause he your lady best friend. And see, now we talking about
Right,
something.
right.
Because see, women be thinking they can tell me he my best friend. I'm telling you right now, if you got a male best friend, it's over with. Like, soon as I find out, soon as I find out, bro, because I already know what male best friend represent. I tried. I got put over here for the back burner, And I used to be the same way, used to run across them sweet girls, King, and used to be like, I know I'm on trash. I'm gonna keep her as a friend to the day I'm ready to settle down, and that's gonna be wifey. So here it is. They got their husband in the cut. You feel me? They going out on dates with him, paying for his coffee, his frat pay with your money though. With your money though, cause you sent her out, sent her out right. You know how us G's do. You don't want your girl out here paying for stuff cause she might forget what her house
Yeah.
is. You know what I'm
Ain't
saying?
no
She might
best friend.
forget.
I am.
You know how they is. They get real fickle. I gotta pay for my
I am.
stuff. I might as well be on my own. Like, don't let your girl pay for her stuff more than once, bro. It get up to twice. She plotting on leaving your life. I promise you. She like, what? Hold on. What am I with him for? And that's how I be
Going
feeling
on.
though. If I gotta cook my food twice in 1 week, I'll be like, hold on, G. Am I single? I thought I had somebody. You know what I'm saying? Now if she gets sick, I understand. We both in there eating chicken noodle soup, but hey, now come on now. You over there good and healthy and you over on TikTok. But I can't get, you know what I'm saying? I can't get no noodles warmed up. You don't even eat noodles. This for my fellas who
Yeah.
who mess around
Now,
with
if
the
I've been
noodle game.
driving this truck all week,
Driving
and
this
when I pull
truck.
up and stop, I've been driving this truck all week. I pull up, I want something to eat.
Can you hell? I already know you hell.
I want something to eat. You hear me?
I
I know he
think,
hell, period.
Ain't he?
why you say that, Mr. Ray?
Why would you?
Not in a bad way, but he really get business.
You
He
know,
really get
he
business.
been on the road too long. He ain't finna play
Yeah,
with
man,
you.
this be rolling, man. I keep this truck up.
Yeah,
I
tell
might.
her. See,
You know what I'm
see,
saying?
see what happened when your
See,
lady
see,
best
there go
friend.
your lady's best friend.
You see
LOL,
what
I
happened?
got you smiling now. I hope you're
That's what
not
he
his
be
lady.
doing.
See,
That's what he be
that's
doing.
that shit.
See what I'm talking
Nina,
about?
that's that one you already know. Lock the door, roll up the window, cause your ass finna get in
It's
trouble.
too late. You already read it. She done jumped out the truck, bro. She already read it. She ain't even my this.
Your ass between the washing and the damn dryer. That's
She
what
ain't even
happened.
about this thing. Hold on. In between the whoa, dang boy, you was prolific. G, you just did that when you did that. Said that head be in between the washer and the dryer, boy. Damn,
Yeah,
I ain't know we had one of them on the trucks. That's how I know
that's
you
a
ain't even
truck.
on the
That's a
truck no
truck.
more. You ain't even on the truck no more, cuz.
And the truck
Hey,
fully loaded, man. We got everything in the truck. A house on wheels. Yeah, we rolling.
hey, bro, I don't know. I think she might have jumped out our truck, bro. I think her and Nene the pulled off, cause that's
I am
Nene.
in my truck,
That's
sir.
Nene homeboy. That's Nene homeboy. I think they backdoored us real quick. I
Now
think
what
they
Yeah,
done,
going on?
he already messed with him because I'm like, yeah, I know him for real. I know him in real life.
look, I think they done
He's
backdoored us real quick. Shout out to the
So what
homie
the
though.
ladies say? Let me hear from the ladies. What y'all got to say?
Come on
About
now. About
this eight
about
diamond
y'all staying in
logistics
y'all
over here.
truck. Staying in your truck. Cause you was over there
This
reading
eight
the
diamond
road
logistics
signs.
over here. I don't know what else to say.
I know look, she said I know he said I know Didi in real life. In
Yeah.
real life. You heard me? She
Right.
my
Right.
lawyer in real life. I'm just trying not to catch a case. You feel me? Trying not to. Trying not to. And right now, you keep on putting up to my truck like this. You know what I'm saying? I might have to put Nene to work.
Then that 214, I know that that area code.
214.
oh
Oh, so
yeah,
you
where's
said
it
so
at?
you had a
Where's it at,
load over
King?
there. He had a
Oh,
load over there.
that got to be in Dallas.
Yeah, you had a
Yes,
load go through
sir.
there
Yes,
before. I
sir.
already know.
I
You had
got
a
two uncles. See, man, you got to know about them locations and everything, man, when you in these trucks. Man,
King, I swear for God, boy.
he owned them trucks. He owned them trucks, boy.
that
He owned them
GPS go
trucks.
out, man. You got to pull that map out.
Gotta
See,
pull it out. Gotta
I'm
pull it
talking
out on
about
them.
no games over there.
man, you got to keep
Mm-mm-mm.
a map in that glove box. Yeah.
Hey, you better. You better have your GPS too. Quick little
Com-
GPS.
A
Cause if you
compass
can't.
and everything. Yeah. Good
Hey,
sense
so
of direction. Yeah, I'm
so
going to
if
go that.
you so if you over there praying to Allah, bro, you gonna have your girl up in the house talking to Buddha? Okay, that's what I thought. I
You
ain't think you
said
was going
no.
for that. I ain't think you was going
Oh,
for
Mm-mm.
that.
no.
Oh
We
no.
cannot do that.
Can't do that.
There's something wrong with that truck, man.
So everybody got to be in the same religion.
Yeah, everybody got to be on the same page, G.
We got to be on one accord. See,
I can't be over here talking to the ancestors and you over there talking to the colonists. You know what I'm saying? I can't be. We ain't working on the same page.
that
You
ain't
know
that
what I'm
ain't
saying?
that ain't gonna mix.
That ain't gonna be mixing. We
What
gonna
if
You
be.
she
know what
don't
I'm
want to
saying?
convert?
What if she
See,
don't want to do her?
this truck take diesel
What you say?
only. I can't put no gas in here.
Hey, get them back on the truck, bro.
But
That's what I'm talking about. Get
but
them
what
back
but
on the
what if
truck.
but like we said before, what if but it's the same, y'all both, recognizing it's the same big G.
Nene,
So
we
what does
already
it
done
matter?
gave you your pass, Nene. You might not get two passes now. You know what I'm saying?
Get off my
You
girl,
already
man.
gave your pass.
Get no, get up off my man. What you was saying, Nene? What you was saying, Nene?
What if it don't matter? It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. If you study
Hey, appreciate you
if you
turning
really
Hey,
up in
study
here,
the religion
T-Bass.
behind, like, let's just throw, Christianity out there. Christianity was established by Constantine. Constantine,
Right.
he got baptized on his deathbed and he combined paganism with Christianity and made that religion. Like, that's what he made. So it's got a whole bunch of pagan holidays and it don't make sense. So
See,
if
she know
somebody
too
don't
much.
believe in that,
She know too much, bro. You ain't gonna be able
somebody
to pull that out for her. She know too much.
mm-mm. If you can't do that, that's all I'm saying. Like, you gotta thank you. You gotta be for real. You got
That's
as
true.
long as
They
y'all
don't want you.
represent the same big G, it shouldn't matter. It
You
shouldn't matter.
feel
Y'all
me?
should come
For the
together.
big God. For the big God. You know what I'm saying? What you got to say
right,
about that?
right.
What can she stay in the truck? What's up with the Queen's word?
Right, can I stay in the truck?
Can she stay in the truck, bro?
I'm
Man,
thinking
appreciate
about it.
them gifts, your lady's best friend. Appreciate you showing love up in here. I think
I ain't just
Sheray's
gonna
screen
put you.
just
I
froze.
ain't
She
just
gonna
gonna
thank you
put
when
you
she
out the
come back
truck
onto the
now.
truck.
I can't sit in the front seat yet. Okay, I got you.
Oh,
We
okay. She
gonna have
going
to
back
work.
there with
I ain't
she
gonna
going
put you
back
out
there
the
with the
truck.
cargo, huh? She going back there with the
Yeah,
Right.
you
cargo.
going in the sleeper. You got to go in the camper, man, and sit on the rack.
Yeah, yeah. We gotta put her in the back. She can't be out front. She taking too many requests. She taking
Yeah,
too
you
many
got to sit in the
requests.
camper for a while, man. Go get in the sleeper.
Thank you, Jesu, out here for tapping that
In the
screen. Appreciate.
meantime, I'm gonna still be driving this truck.
You feel me? Still be driving that thing. Still be whipping it, whipping it. It's the cricket service for me.
Who got cricket?
Oh my but Jesus.
Cricket.
Boy, it's crickets in here.
He's trying to be funny because I got Metro.
He is not right for
Oh,
that. He is not right
I,
for that, but
I got Verizon.
man, all I know is y'all gonna raise up off cricket. Cricket done came a long way. Done came a long. I ain't got cricket, but bro, I started there. That's where it all started in teenage years, getting that little cricket phone. Boy, could tell me
I don't
not.
think nothing wrong with the cricket. That cricket gonna chirp, ain't it? They
It
gonna do
better.
what it supposed to do.
It
If that
better.
cricket ain't chirping, man, we got to go get some more crickets.
You hear me? A couple more crickets. Somebody gonna
You
make
know
the
what I'm
sounds.
saying?
Somebody gonna make the sounds. Now, as far as your truck staying on the road and your lady over here talking to Buddha while you talking to Allah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel Nene. As long as both of y'all recognize there's a higher power and y'all don't beef over the name, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't get that by Nene. Nene done, she done went there as far as she said, hold on, Constantine done messed up the whole game if you really want to talk
Right,
about somebody, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Hey, Didi, you get on my nerves. You went to the book the other day. You know what I'm saying? That one book, we ain't gonna even say that name again. Cause my whole screen started flickering, you know. So I'm like, what the hey bro, chill
Okay.
out.
I had to go pull it out. I had to go look for
He
it.
done broke out the book out of the
Bro, she broke it out. I was like, hold on, what book? Oh no, she know about that book? We got
got,
11 beautiful people in here. Please tag that
got the
screenshot
library.
alive. Drop a comment, let us know you looking alive out here, you feel me? Cause we doing this for y'all. We doing this for y'all. We having real pillow talks about things that can be edifying versus, you know, sitting around pillow talking about things that ain't about nothing. You feel me? We sitting around talking about everybody business but ours. We might mess around and do some improv because I feel like everybody getting a little comfortable with each other. So this is what I really want to do because I feel like King Didi and just about anybody on the panel. I think Bro could play off just about anybody. But I want to create a scenario. Whichever one of y'all queens want to snap into the scenario. The scenario is, you know, you get in your truck, bro, and you find out somebody done sat in your seat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And Shawty trying to tell you, like it's alright, like it wasn't even all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't doubling back. Hold on, bro. You gotta get in your road though. You gotta get in your bag, man. You gotta get in your bag. Shout out to everybody in here throwing gifts, sharing the live, drop. No, second one. That was where y'all cool. You trying to jump into that road. You know what
I'm
I'm
trying to
saying?
figure it out. What's
Let's
the
go.
road?
Keep going.
The role is somebody done sat in this man's seat in the truck, right? Now when he get in the truck, Queen trying to tell him it wasn't even that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't even go as deep as you go. He don't even fill up the back, you know, the back 18 wheeler. You feel me? He don't even fill it up. She saying like, you know, I'm cool on that. I had that experience, but you know, I think after having that experience, I just wanted to be us. You know what I'm saying? So apparently, whoever the queen is gonna have to explain yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how y'all gonna finagle or maneuver that, cause I know y'all got rosters, so y'all two should be able to maneuver that.
Trying to
One of
call
y'all.
me slow because I'm still trying to grasp what the
Oh, so
heck you trying to
you ain't
say.
got the moxie. It's okay, little baby. You gonna grow up a little bit.
Hey,
Okay,
Till then, we
Okay,
gonna let
okay.
OG Nee
Somebody,
read.
go ahead,
somebody
Nene.
drove. Somebody drove. All right, look.
Yeah,
It's up
yeah.
to him. It's up to him.
Now hold on, we role
It's up to
playing.
him.
So when he come in the truck, you what you gonna say to him when he come in the truck? Let go. You
Hold on,
can't be
wait.
laughing, G. Hold
I got
on.
you. Give me a
You
second. Give
can't
me a
be
second. I
laughing
got
in that man's face. You can't be doing that. That's first of all. This is gonna be a situation where the whole truck gets shut down if he
you.
laugh
Ooh,
you
I
laughing when
got
he
some.
come in.
Ooh, okay, okay. No, no, no. He come in the truck. Like, oh, it's different. It's
What you saying, bro?
me, in my
it feel
turn.
different. Too much
Yeah, yeah, it's
oil.
your turn.
Man, ain't nobody got no business being in my truck. Come
Hold
on, you out of here.
But I had to go get it maintenance. I had to go get it maintenance though.
I do all that. I take care of all the maintenance, and I know how I left my seat in my truck. If I come back to this truck and my seat laid back, you got to get out this.
Nah, I ain't playing that with Nene. They
Got to get
setting
out
you up.
my.
We got to flip this back on them. They setting you up,
Right,
Nene.
right,
Oh, now you
right.
want to
They
jump
trying to
in.
expose some
We
stuff.
about to
No,
mute your mic. Now you want to jump in. No, they're trying to save her now.
Now you got to get out my truck. I'm finna go over here with these other trucks at. And I'm gonna find me another truck. I'm gonna park this truck.
it's
But
a
when I needed
setup,
your help,
man.
when I needed your help with the truck, you wasn't there.
Yeah, where you
Oh,
was
I'm gonna
at
be
though?
there. I'm gonna always be there.
Where you was at when dude sat in your
Mm-mm.
seat? That what she trying to say. Where you was at? She thought it
He ain't
was
had
you
no
at first.
business being in my truck. I was on the way
Mm.
to the parts store.
Ah man, and she knew how
You know what
long it
I'm
was gonna
saying?
take, huh? She knew
Yeah,
how
don't.
long it was gonna take.
I was
I
on
think
the
she
way
fell
to the
asleep
parts
though,
store.
bro.
I said I'll be right back.
I think she fell asleep and she woke up. She thought it was like about 20 minutes later. You said you gonna be back in 20.
10.
Oh dang, yeah. She probably when she dozed off, she knew she didn't fell asleep at least 10 minutes. She thought it was you. Got right
I
to
needed a
work.
newer truck.
Got all she needed. See, Nene, I was trying to help you out. You heard what she
Look,
said?
you talking about I playing the role. What's up?
I can't help you. You know, you. Oh, go
Now
ahead, bro. What you got to say?
got to get out my truck, man. I'm gonna pull it truck. I'm gonna pull it over at the truck stop. I'm gonna pull over at the truck stop.
Don't mess with them lot lizards in.
Now
Oh,
you got to
dang, why they gotta be like lizards?
see
But
what I'm gonna.
ain't that a mess?
I'm gonna pull over at the truck stop and let you out. Then I'm gonna get
Yeah,
back
let
on the
you on them
road. And I'm
lot
gonna, you
lizards. Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
See, Nene, that's why I'm staying in my truck. You can't put me out my truck.
Hold on.
Right?
See that's a
Okay.
problem too though. Let me get in this role. Hold on, cause see, hold on, y'all
See when
y'all
I
give me a scenario for Miss Saray over here, cause she over her in this truck
I'm here.
keep rubbing me
You
the
can't
wrong
put me
way.
out my truck. I'm
Keep
sorry.
rubbing me the wrong way.
when I
This
pull up in that truck and bag up to that trailer, and I lock that trailer in, and I'm driving. If that trailer come off that truck,
hey, it's gonna be a
Didn't I say
problem.
shit was hell? He over here trying to destroy shit. I told
man,
you that man was hell.
hey, man, listen at me.
That man done went as far as backing up into the trailer. Like I told you, that
Hey,
man
Nene, I
hell.
think
If
you
I
done
lock,
messed up,
hey,
Nene.
man, if I lock this trailer into this truck, man, and I'm driving down the interstate,
Oh,
and
hold on,
that
hold
truck,
on.
that truck,
Just who I am said, take care of all your business before you leave, maintenance and all. I don't care if
Right.
it's yours.
That part.
Hey, y'all got backup out here. Just who I am ain't
I'm
playing no games.
gonna inspect all the trucks.
Yeah, tell her. That's
You
why
got
you
to
knew you
check
was gonna
in
be
with.
back in 10 minutes. She couldn't wait. She couldn't wait. I don't know what her problem is, bro. She
Hey,
could not wait.
she could have waited.
I tried to stop the dude from getting up on the truck. She told me to mind my own business. It wasn't even my truck. I said, what?
Look
Okay,
at you.
wait.
My goodness
Wait.
gracious.
Hang on. He'll be back. She
See, Nene,
said,
that's
Hey,
why I
nah.
stay home in my truck, because that was a whole set up. A
Nah, hold
house
on.
of it. You should have just came over to my truck,
Nah,
girl.
Nina,
You
you
did
did a good
fine.
job. You did a good deed because Saray didn't know how to stand on her business. That's her work right there. That's her work right
Stand
there.
on what business?
That's
I'm
her
in my
work.
truck.
Nah, both of y'all got a roster. That's your work too. So somebody might be sitting in what I thought was my seat, or whoever thought they had a seat
But
in your
okay,
truck.
I need to look.
I
I
ain't
need to
got
clarify
seat.
the. I need to
Oh, well, I
clarify
ain't
the
got no.
roster.
Hold on,
I need to
hold on,
clarify the
Nene.
roster.
Well, I'm trying to
I
figure.
need.
I thought I was on the roster, Nene. Go
Wait,
ahead,
let,
Nene.
I need.
let
Clarify the
Nene
roster.
Wait.
clarify first.
The
I
hell?
need
Let Nene clarify.
I should
let me
nobody be
clar-
in my.
Let me clarify the roster first. What the
I thought I
roster
I,
was the
really
roster.
stands for. Like, okay, a roster is somebody on the roster. You got my number. You text me. We cool. I see the potential. It's not a homeboy. It's not just a friend. I see the potential in you. You didn't say something to me or send me some kissy
ATT
faces
uses the
to make me
radio
think,
show.
okay, that you trying to give me. Come on, girl, back me up.
I'm
You know
trying
what
to
I'm talking about?
She is
follow you
good.
so far,
You
Nene. Keep it going.
Okay,
Oh
you
nah.
have showed me
Go ahead, Nene.
interest.
I'm
You have
seeing her
showed me
ratchet
interest.
side.
Then you have shown me interest, and you have shown me that you're interested in me. But it's not necessarily that I'm trying to go there with you. You are
But if
there
I'm
as a potential, and you might have potential, but right now you don't because you haven't, like you said, haven't been pre-approved. Your application ain't went through. You haven't been processed yet. I don't know nothing too much about you, but when you send them truck pictures, you let me know about yourself. That's all that is.
You
And
ain't
then
trying
you
to send
know
the truck
because you
pictures, bro.
don't
You
know. You
disqualified.
like I'm telling you,
Nah,
look,
you can't be like
say
that,
it again.
Saray. Sometimes you gotta let them know that truck clean. My truck clean, G.
I don't want to see no truck pictures.
Right.
You
We don't, that's
disqualified.
random.
What?
I'm talking
Yeah,
Right.
about disqualified.
I'm just
It's
trying
a
to
I'm
let you
wrap.
know I'm an owner and an operator. I don't need you to provide me with no truck. I got this. I got this. You hear me? I
a
got this.
I
You
don't want
hear
to
me?
see.
And if you can work with this truck and dispatch me some loads, you know what I'm saying?
But let
I'll be
but let's
dropping them
get to
off.
that point because it's been
Yeah.
people, you know what I'm saying? Like they just randomly just you get a hey, good morning, good everything's cool and cordial, and then all of a sudden it's like bam.
Boom.
It's like, wait a minute, where did this come
Yeah.
from?
Yeah.
I
It's
don't want
like
your
that.
truck right now.
I'm in
Why
your
you send me a
face
picture of
with
your
it.
truck?
You know?
What my boy ass say, Richard said back, I'm in your face with it. You know what I'm saying?
That is
no
so,
mask
oh
on.
God, that's such a turn off.
Hello. Good morning. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm,
Mm-mm.
mm-mm.
Hey, I
No.
woke up like this. I
I'm
woke
No.
pretty
up like
sure.
this.
Right.
I woke up on
Oh my goodness.
Don't do it.
Gotta-
Please
I gotta
don't do
make
it.
it run, man. I gotta go pick up this food, man. I gotta go pick up these chicken wings.
man, go get them wings cause she don't take too long cause she be running off the truck. You feel me? She be running off the truck. Man,
Hey, I'm
appreciate that
coming back.
love you showing in the
Wait,
chat, my G.
let you know what's up
The
with it, love.
authentic queen. Appreciate that love, queen. She turned you
Yeah,
up real quick.
that one of my people, man.
Man, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Appreciate that tapping in on this Pillow Talk 2.0. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? This what
sure. Hey, I'm gonna tap back in with y'all when
we gonna try to keep your seat warm. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to keep somebody out your seat. She gonna try to keep your seat warm, cuz. You know
yeah,
what
I
I'm
know.
saying?
Ray
Don't be
ain't gonna
gone
let
too
nobody.
long.
All right.
There we go, Ray.
And he ain't gonna let nobody in that truck neither.
She know better
No.
now. She know better
Hey,
now.
both of them truck parked.
And Ben storage. What you mean? They in storage locked up.
She
Thank
said
you,
she locked
Nene.
him up today, G. She locked him up.
Hey,
Diddy being good today. She learned her
They
lesson,
in
G.
storage.
I'm gonna
Ain't
tap back
nobody
in
getting
with y'all.
nothing. I got
So,
the
I
key is
love you,
lost.
King. I
They in
see you in a
storage.
minute, bro. Man, y'all something else tonight. Y'all is in rare form. I tell you that. I tell you that. Nina, you got a
Yeah,
scenario for me and Ray, cause I think she, she need to test the fire since I ain't qualified or what y'all say you ain't passed all your tests and your physical and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
You're not
let's see.
pre-approved.
Yeah, I got it. See, hold on. Let me talk to my homeboy, cause see that pre-approved ain't all that great. Let me see. It's another level we want to get to. Where is he at? My bro ain't even here. He is. Oh Lord, they almost took me out. What in the world is this? I almost died.
that pre-approval is a process.
He said that pre-approval is a process.
Yes.
Okay, tell us about the process, cause we don't know. We new around here.
It's just like what Nene said. We got to fill you out. We got to see what you really, because everybody put on their representative,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and
Uh
that
oh, not the
representative lasts.
representatives.
Yep. That's a 90-day probation. So the first 90 days is like, okay, I want to see 6 months to a year, because you can't hide for
Right.
long.
Dang,
Right. It's,
6
it's
months.
eventually gonna come out. It's eventually gonna come out. You're right. It don't
Dang,
take
I thought
long.
I
It
was
don't
gonna
take long
be in
for 'em.
on. I thought I was gonna be in on the third day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You sick.
Jesus rode on the
I want.
third day.
You so sick.
Goodness
I
mercy.
want to see how you is when you happy. I want to see how you are when you upset. I want
I
to
cry
see
when I'm upset. Okay, Now what
how
else?
you handle obstacles, how you handle. I just gotta see. I
I
gotta
look
see
at
how you
obstacles
deal
like
with me when
opportunities.
I'm angry.
Now, when you get angry, if you start cussing me out, I'm gonna let you have your space. But you
But this is
ain't.
things that has to be seen. You can't just say, okay, that's what it. No.
What?
Right,
Mm-mm.
Hold on.
right,
What's
right.
y'all women? Hold on now. Hold on. Y'all
No,
talking
I'm
about
because
a
like
right
at
now?
whole
this point,
I'm
at
a
this point
whole
in
ball of
age, it's
fire.
like no.
Nah, I'm messing with y'all because it is a few brothers and sisters that feel like if I'm good from the door, let me in. But nah, y'all talking some real talk that brothers and sisters need to hear because a lot of times you be thinking you already there with somebody because y'all had a good couple of dates, but then you show them something that make them say, "Hold up, skirt."
Okay,
I
okay.
won't
Peep
be
this.
calling you
Okay,
back.
okay. So look, so red. So if
Okay.
you meet a chick, you talking to her, you get a number, and after 3 days, y'all talking, it's cordial conversation. She sends you a picture of her engine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's good with
I'm
that. It
Wait,
don't
wait,
work like
yeah, I'm the
wait.
little engine that could
So
at
how?
that point.
So your response is gonna be like, you gonna still move forward with it after three
What?
days, or you?
Man, I'm fit. Look, see, maybe I'm just a sucker. Cause you send me the engine, I feel special. Like that side of me just come out. I'll be like, I know she ain't just out here
But wait, if
posting
she
this
did it
engine.
after 3 days, if she sent her picture, her engine to
But
you
I'm
after three
special
days,
though.
then
You know what I'm saying? Like
you
in
ain't
three
no
no,
days.
special
no,
after 3 days.
no, no, you're not. That means she got pictures of her engine on deck that she's sending out.
Right.
She want
Dang.
everybody to buy it. She want
Cause
all
that
these potential
engine fire
buyers.
though. That engine fire, huh? What's up with
Oh
it,
my
In
Duche?
3 days.
Maybe I'm a sucker for
Well,
engines.
you
You know what I'm
going to
saying?
the
I
clinic in
like to see.
24 hours.
I like how engines are built. You know what I'm saying? Engines have purposes. You know what I'm saying?
ah,
And for me personally, I don't think women just out here showing their engine. You know what I'm saying? I think if a woman show me her engine, it's cause man, I'm revving that mud. You know what I'm talking about? Like for some
A
reason,
real
I'm
woman gonna
revving
have
the
to see that
engine.
engine in person after you don't work for it. After
right,
it was
And see, that's how
right.
y'all
confirmed.
be
She ain't
setting
finna
us
send
Yes,
up.
no screenshot.
That's why y'all can't get
yes.
rid of them dudes, cause they already, you know what I'm saying? They already got this fixation in their mind. So by the time they get the engine, now the fixation that they got done increase for like the next 5 years. They got this ideal of what the engine look like. They don't even realize what the engine look like for real till you tell them you can't get no more. They like, man, I don't want none of that anyway. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time, I see what y'all women be doing. Y'all doing this illusion effect. Y'all making our mind
There ain't
work
no smoke
against
and
us.
Yes.
mirrors over here.
Nah,
Y'all
that's
But
just
what
in
it
we
y'all
not
is.
telling
elevation
y'all
Nah,
y'all
muted.
finna
show me
drive
the
the truck.
engine. Show me the engine or the truck don't work. Show me that truck don't work. It don't even got no
It
engine in
worked.
that joint. It don't
I
even got no
promise it
engine.
worked. You wanna know how it worked?
It's
Cause
it's
all them
probably
other
built.
drivers, them drivers that got fired, they still
Yeah,
trying to come back. It worked.
Right.
engine broke down, so
It
they ain't get
definitely
their
ain't no
last.
money coming out over here, so it's definitely
See what I'm talking
it worked.
about? See, you over there stiffing people. You over there
Whew.
stiffing people.
Okay, look,
You
real
ain't catch
question.
that.
Okay. Real question, Queen. Real question. Repeat this, right? Repeat this, right? What's the longest
Just who I am. You said it.
application that you got right now? The longest application has been processing right now.
Yeah, how long can they stay on file? Yeah, how
What's the
long?
longest? Yeah, what right now, today? What's the longest application that's being processed?
And I'm not gonna be believed, but I could put this on my life and my grandbaby life. Man, I got
Man.
one application that's in, and that literally just got submitted probably a few days ago.
Oh
None,
Lord.
none, no cap, no lie. When I say after that last relationship, when I say I've been on a journey, I was fighting for my life. When COVID
Right.
hit, I was in a very emotional, like on some seriousness, I was in an emotional, slick, slick physical and financial abusive relationship. When COVID hit and them stimulus checks hit, that was my escape. When I escaped, them 2 years, that's why it's 3.5 working on 4. Them 2 years I spent building my getting back into my career. I had to lost weight. I'm at 133 right now. At that time, I was like under 100 pounds. I was stressed to the max. I was going through it. So after that, and I had
Hey, that
that relationship
133
I
in
was
that
in
truck said
for
right though.
after
My
that, I was
bad.
in that relationship for like 5 years.
You heard me,
So it's
Nene? My
like
bad. That came out. My bad. That just
it
came
was
out.
like I just
She's just being
after
a
that
driver.
I just been like, nah, I'm good. I'm really, really good. Like it's about me. And it's no disrespect, there's no offense to anybody,
What's up,
but
social
it's really
butterfly?
about me. I have to protect me because I didn't protect myself the last time. I did the
Wait,
rushing in. I did the okay, this is what you got.
Head
Let's make
over
it work. I
heels.
didn't do my homework.
Right.
I didn't do the pre-approval.
okay, but
So
like
I fixed my engine.
when I say application and rosters though, I don't mean they ain't driving. They ain't driving because you know what I'm saying our trucks is parked. Ain't nobody driving the truck, but the
Nobody.
potential that's there. You don't
Hold
have
on, Nene.
no app,
Legit.
Nene,
When
who
I
you
say
got
applicant.
I
on file,
promise,
Nene? Cause it's quiet over there. She said it's
legit,
quiet right now. She
it's super
rebuilding the
quiet.
company. I think she rebuilding the company right now. She ain't got time to play no games with nobody.
I don't. Y'all see me, I'm slick hype. I
I
don't
don't know, but you
have,
got it. You said 133. That mean that truck packed down though. That truck is packed down right now though.
like I
So
said,
fellas, I don't know what y'all gonna do, but y'all better pull out. Y'all
No,
better
but
pull out.
I feel what
Uh
she's
oh,
saying. I
my
feel what
bro
she's
in the
saying.
building. Let's go.
I feel what you're saying. Cause
Let's
I was in an
go.
8-year relationship, but see, my dude I was with, I was like right now, like I'm
Nene,
39 and
I
he
know
just
you see
turned
that,
31.
Nene. I
So
know you see that, Nene. I know
I
you
will
see that,
see it.
Nene. I know you see that, Nene. Pillow
I
hey
Talk
know you see
2.0
freestyle.
is
it.
in the
What's
building.
up with it?
Let's
What's up with
go.
it?
I
Let's
can't help
go.
you, Nene.
Look, she already know it's pressure. She like, you on your own, Nene.
You on your own.
What's up with it,
Ain't nothing I
King?
can
How you feeling, G?
do.
How you feeling?
I'm chilling, dirty.
He
What you
don't know
got
what he
going?
just walked into though.
Man, bro, it's crazy. So look, we got these trucks, you know what I'm saying, that we pull up in, to keep us from talking about that other thing. And
Mm-hmm.
if it do get too crazy, I'll let you know we got spiders. But you an OG on this app, so I ain't really gotta tell you too much. But what we currently talking about, Nene is trying to figure out the rosters, cause see,
Girl, Nene.
I thought I was a roster. It's been a
Come on.
while since I had my hair retwisted. I thought I was a roster, but she talking about a different kind of roster. Shout out to the young princess. Shout out to her. You feel me? She talking about a different kind of roster. You feel me? I thought I
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
roster. She got a
I
roster.
already said the shirt. What you doing? I said the shirt.
Hey, Lady, you getting lucky. The babies done stepped in. The babies just bought you like 2 more minutes.
I
No,
see.
I'm
Nene,
chilling in the beam right now. I don't want to talk about it
Nene,
right now.
tell me, you
So
done
I'm here
telling us
with
Girl,
about
chilling
this
with
Nene.
roster?
Brody.
I don't know how to help you, but I'm gonna try.
Nah,
I
you stay
mean,
back,
I'm gonna
cause you ain't
try.
got nobody on your
what
truck.
I'm
Remember?
no, what I'm saying is that you
You
have
don't listen well.
Alright, I
potentials.
chill.
That's all. Potentials. But you
Peace.
ain't, you
All
know
right.
what I'm saying? They still, like you said, they got to pass the process. Sometimes it takes 6 months to a year to really know who you dealing with.
Oh, so that's why it's done took a year.
Hmm?
Okay,
I'm
I
just,
feel you, Nene.
What?
It
But
don't
then to
mean
me,
ain't
I
nobody
don't
you
trying
don't
to
know,
see
you
get
the
in the
don't know
whip.
what
difference
you,
of that
you don't know
many
what you're dealing
people.
with.
It's not even a competition.
So it don't mean
That's the
You
nobody
can't
only
let,
ain't
you
been.
person
can't,
I
no,
feel
no.
like if you
Because
start
you
getting too
can't let
many
anybody
people,
drive your truck.
I
right?
don't know. I mean, we got a few good
It,
drivers around here. All the bros I let in
Yeah,
here
they
got
might be a good
CDLs.
driver, but they ain't got no license.
I think bro got a CDL. I think bro got a window. We're gonna find out when he get in here good. Yeah, so
but
you
see,
got a few.
I don't want too many people. I like to do one on one and get to know, and then you get what I'm saying. I don't want to have three, four, five. That's too. So one might be having a bad
Bro, you
day, and it's too many emotions. I ain't got that kind of time.
Right, right. Therefore, it is. It is. You're right.
I ain't got that kind of
I
time.
can't help you with
I
all
can
your
deal with
problems.
one at a time.
so is that the reason why some queens don't want it to be two queens? Cause y'all know like it's an emotional roller coaster with one, let alone two.
Say what now? In what world?
So when you trying to be Ali the greatest, you know what I'm saying? When you got three people in the boat, remember what we was talking about?
Well,
Three
you know,
people.
cats don't get
Right.
along.
Nah, you already exposed it though. You just said it
Cats
like,
don't get along.
nah, cats do get along to an extent, bro.
Right.
You gotta try. You gotta jump in here anywhere, anywhere
It
you
will
can.
be
It's
a
like a
cat
double
fight.
dutch. It,
Eventually, yeah, it will. I think so too.
Eventually,
Cause
claws
yeah,
gonna come out
yep,
because
yeah,
women instinctively. one, you ever seen a group? And that's why I don't do packs of women, because there's always that one. It's gonna be one in the front, and the rest is gonna flank to the side. I ain't
Right,
flanking.
right.
I'm gonna just walk by myself.
Hey, we heard about you,
Eventually, them
freestyle.
claws come out.
We heard about
Man,
you, bro. Calling people out. We heard about you, bro. That's why I was trying to get you in here last night. We heard about you calling people out, G. What's
look,
up with that unknown girl?
look. Before
We
that
got
even
to the
popped,
bottom of why it took a year though. But go ahead, go ahead.
you talking about the call out recently, the recent one?
Yeah.
Me.
Look, yo. All right, just to make a long story a little short on that one, right? So
Ooh,
Brody ended up, I guess, getting kicked out of the agency, right? I ain't had nothing to do with that. Congratulations on your new job. I'm happy for you, King. You feel me? I'm happy for you. You making sacrifices and you giving up some time so you can complete your job because you just got this job and you don't want to mess that job up, which is perfectly understandable. Now,
Right.
what you do on your phone, me personally, I have no control over that. I'm not your
Facts.
daddy. I'm not your brother. I'm not your
Right.
cousin. You feel me? I helped you to get you on your feet, to get them opportunities because I seen your potential. So that's why I introduced you to it. Now, when he got kicked out, I was calling him one day, no answer, whatever. I'm like, all right. I seen him live. I was tagging his name, like 6, 7 times. Like, hold on, I'm gonna call bro till he pick up, He ain't pick up. Next morning, I seen him unfollow. I'm like, man, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. Like at this point, I'm lost. You feel me? So I'm like, I can't call him. I mean, I was like, I can't call him on here. I was like, I didn't call his phone. I sent him text. Nothing bad or nothing like that. Just, hey, what's up, bro?
No,
You
just
good?
trying
Like,
to check in.
yeah, just see what's happening. Like something changed. Somebody said something. Like, what's going on? So I had to go to the cast, and I disrespected him respectfully. And it was more of, hey, bro, I've been trying to call you, but it's like you dodging me for some reason. And I was like, I'm not the reason why you're out of the agency if that's what you're upset about.
What's up, Miss Joint?
Uh, but I said, I wish you the best, and I'm gonna love you from a distance. And I
Right.
said, enjoy you. And that's
Right.
all I said. That's all I said. Next thing you know, unfuckwittable. I didn't like that approach because that kind of seemed messy. You
What's
feel
up,
me?
Lamont?
She come in there, she say, "Are your name ringing bells in these streets freestyle?" And, I'm in the middle of my cast on some other shit. That took a whole direction switch. I'm like, "What's
Right.
up?" I'm like, "What it is? What's up?" Last person that you was into it
Okay.
with, and I'm like, "Who the fuck is I into it with?" I'm thinking like, I wasn't into it with nobody besides them chicks that were trying to, defame my name on that little post, and then I put a post up, and then TikTok had took the shit down in like 10 minutes,
I
bro.
was
It
like,
had
you
three.
been ringing for real.
Yeah, it had 3,000 views because they said I was scamming, not going to get my kids from St. Louis, not going to Georgia to perform, and not going to New York to perform. But I had showed them receipts for everything and proof. Come on now,
You feel
I
me?
play no game. When I say I'm gonna do what I do, bro, I play no games because this
And I
shit
done
is
been
involving
behind the
everybody's
scenes
support.
with the people that actually, you know what I'm saying, helped you
Yeah, the
do
people
that
that's
as
been
well.
supporting this shit for real,
Right.
like why would I disappoint them? And then if I didn't do it, why are these people still continually to support? And then new supporters are coming out of
And
nowhere.
why we just get to looking at the children? Shoot, what
Come
you
on,
talking
G.
about?
Just seen them come
Proof is
downstairs in they new house at that, King, because you ain't even
you
see that.
feel me?
I got a main floor, a second floor, the third floor where I'm on right now, and then another floor upstairs for the kids' bedroom.
Hey,
Stop playing.
what we were talking about behind the scene, bro. The
But
time is coming. The
last
time is
thing, last
coming.
thing, last thing. So with that being said, when she said that, I didn't like that. That
Melanated.
she rubbed me a certain type of way on that part right there when she say, your name running bells in these streets, and last person you got into it with. So then now you got people in my cast asking me questions and shit like, who you get into it with? Who you get? Like, damn, I don't like that because that ain't what happened. I ain't getting into it with nobody. I'm like, hey y'all, I told everybody, I'm like, hey y'all, change the direction of this broadcast off of the end this shit
Right.
because it ain't about that. You feel me? I said it's a misinterpretation about a lot of things and a lot of misunderstanding. I say now, I'm pretty sure Brody over there just running my name out his mouth, and he just doing
Cause he
that. You
don't know
feel me?
what's going on.
Yeah, bro, but I ain't got no time to be showing no sympathy to no nigga. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
look, we finna change gears and make a wide turn, you hear me?
let's get. Hey, look, check this out. This is the best wide turn. I'm in the competition, bro. I'm number 11.
No, lamb,
Number
lamb,
11, baby.
lamb, lamb. We got a real one up there. We got a real one up there.
They say
That
they gonna
mean
put
it.
me up there, bro. They just got through DMing me. They're like, "Are you going live? Are you going?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going."
Oh, that's what it is. That means things gonna keep on rolling. What's up with it,
Mm-hmm.
May? So,
Cause I
so
was number
Nene.
46. And then I didn't get on yesterday because I caught a stomach virus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. I had to drink some liquor, bro, and sit in the tub so I could throw it. Hot tub.
Had to get it together, real G
Yeah,
style.
cause that's how everybody gets sick, y'all. Like, look, when y'all got them stomach virus, go outside, sit in that sun for about 30 minutes, and then go get your ass in the hot shower, sitting there in the bath, and you gotta make yourself throw up because that bacteria just sitting down up in your stomach. That's all it is.
Building,
Okay.
just
Mm-hmm.
building. So look, you know how we be wilding in these streets now. So Nene done told me about you, bro. She said, man, he done pulled up and called me out. I said, what? I said, he ain't call you out, did he, Nene? She said, yeah. So I'm thinking y'all was finna have a battle or something. You feel me? She like, nah, he called me out another way. I said,
I call her Miss 1 year.
Miss, that's what
Yeah.
she told me. So look, we done figured out why the 1 year process exists, bro. We just figured it out. We just figured it out. She is pre-approving people. You know what I'm saying? It take
Bruh,
you a minute.
only thing she needs is a scheduled time.
Okay,
Schedules are
okay,
great.
okay, okay. I give you that. I give you that. My schedule is kind of
What's
hectic. My
up,
work
Corey?
schedule is all over the place. I give you that. It is. It is.
Like
Mm-hmm.
7 to 8:30, bro.
Like,
Fine.
fine, fine.
Seven
Gee.
thirty to 9. Fine. Like
Let me know what we working with.
But I travel. I travel though. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
know
I
why
gotta.
I just started tasting $1 million pound cake or something. You feel me? Like
man.
y'all just getting real sweet up in here. It just feel like I was at grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I travel though. Like it's hard because like some like I might have a busy week or 2 weeks and like Monday through Wednesday I'm in San Diego and then
but you know he can be
Wednesday,
your
I mean
secretary.
Thursday and Friday, I'm in Missouri or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard sometimes. So it's
Oh
But you
not
know
yeah.
if
a
you
priority.
but you know if you
I
play
ain't
your
worried about
hand
anybody
right, he
driving
can
my
be your
truck.
secretary. He could be your secretary. You can write that thing off. You know, had that thing traveling with you. You know.
We finna see real quick.
But you, I see what it is though, Nene. You just like, when I go on the road, it's a over the road game. I see what it is, Nene.
He said Mickey
That's what
Mouse.
he gonna
Shit.
tell me.
I'm smoking a
He
cigarette.
basically told me when I go out of town to let somebody else drive my truck.
The person here. You know the previous person
So
here.
That's what's
random.
good.
I was like,
Previous
no.
person here.
That's what they
You
think
ever
you
been here
doing
before?
out here. They said you going out of town, let somebody else drive that truck, cuz.
Nah.
They is not playing with you. Cause you remember we was talking about last night, I asked him, I said, if your girl going on ladies trips, is you gonna stay with her?
Where you been?
Cause some dudes and some females be like,
Yeah, it is.
I ain't finna stick around for you to be out here doing what you wanna do.
But some
So,
lady trips are genuinely lady trips though. Like, like
nah, I feel you on that. Cause my mother and them used to do that type of stuff, and I know they wasn't out there being ratchet.
They done
I
wrote their
know
name
they
to
wasn't.
somebody else.
They was really trying to get their stuff together so they can come home and deal with their families for real. But no, no. Some people insecurities as well as previous experiences with their mates lead for them to be like, you know what? Nah, I ain't even finna play with you like that. That's the starter brought the camel back type of situation. You feel me?
You smoking a cigarette, boy?
Now, Saray,
Go
Saray
there.
Nene, if your dude just got caught in a
Don't say
compromising
it.
situation, and then he turn around and say he going to Chicago with his homeboys, is that gonna be, you know what I'm
I
saying,
know.
something that's gonna be progressive to y'all
Trying to
relationship,
wait till
or is
they
that a
get
Hold
there.
on,
red
wait.
flag?
Hold on, because you skipped out
Don't
the
worry, bro,
beginning.
because
My
you be
guy
stressing
does
me out all
not.
the time.
Oh, your guy,
Yeah, I
he
know
in a
about
sticky
because you be stressing
situation
me
with you.
out.
Can you hear me?
What's the sticky
Because you be
situation?
stressing me out.
Like he already in the doghouse. Like whatever he did to get in the doghouse. And then instead of, sticking around reconciling that, he like, oh yeah, me and the bros, we finna go to Chicago, you know what I'm saying, do our thing,
That's
you
the
know.
wrong time to leave. That is the
You heard what he
wrong
said?
time to
Go ahead.
leave.
He might just be trying to let it
Tell me what I
breathe.
said.
That is the
Get it back in blood.
wrong
oh,
time to leave. You better go
agreed.
play some
Agreed.
basketball or something and come home.
Okay.
You
Ooh.
need to release some shit. You got a basketball court. You better go to the gym. You better go
What's
to the
up with it,
bar and get a
Candy?
drink.
Okay, so you said you got a few hours, but you can't just leave out of town
Hey,
when you in
Corey.
trouble, huh?
Like, you better not
Appreciate
cross
you,
those
bro.
state lines. You crazy?
7-4. What's up with it? Dang. So if I cross the state lines, I'm that's treason, huh?
Can't come back. Might as well stay where you
If you
going.
already in the doghouse, then what you doing?
I ain't
That's
playing.
another
I'm trying
thing.
to
You
You
act.
trying
cross
to make
another in the
up.
doghouse.
I'm just
You be
saying, I'm
trying to
over here
make stuff
moving like a
right.
real roster. You know what I'm saying? Moving like a real roster. I got things to do. I got to go out of town, take care of some business.
Yeah,
I'll be
whatever.
back.
Right.
I'll be damned.
I got to drop off a load.
She
You know what
said
I'm saying?
whatever.
My G.
Okay. But let's see if
What
I'm
if
here
I
when
got
you
to.
get back.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You just going to come with me. Forget all that. Forget all that.
Either
You
that or
just going to
I'm
have to.
going out of town too somewhere.
Oh, see,
Ooh.
I ain't coming back. Let me find out. Let me
That's
find
what I'm
out.
saying. If you're gonna cross state lines and you in the doghouse, you might as well stay where you going.
Or bring you with me, right? That's what y'all was saying, right?
If you bring me with me, then that's
That
if you
fellas. Now,
just
don't be trying to.
peacing out, then I'm gonna
Cause
peace
we be
out.
nervous when you get in trouble. We be nervous. We be trying to let that thing breathe. Like maybe she'll calm down. You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't nervous when you was doing what you was doing to get in trouble,
Ooh, that part.
because you knew you was gonna get in trouble. You was just seeing if you can get away with
Dang.
Okay.
it. Don't cry nervous now. You ain't nervous. You a
I was just
G.
a little nervous,
Trapped
G.
in the trapped in the trapped
Good
in the
thing.
closet, part 12.
Part 12.
Part 12.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to finagle a few things, man. I'm trying to finagle a few things, man. But I see she pretty sharp. She said you already in the doghouse, so if you cross them state lines without me, you might well go and stay out. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
It's a wrap.
dang. We just trying to let it cool off, baby. Just trying to
Nah,
let it.
yeah, it don't take a few hours. It don't take days.
Right.
Oh, so I can go to the weight room real fast and come
You
back.
go to the gym, you go to the bar, you go to the basketball court, you go to your homeboy crib. Yeah, you can do that. When you fighting, you in the house. Of course, you gotta let the house air out. Of course, but you crossing
Yeah.
state county lines. Well, it's over with.
She said not the county. You can't even go out the county.
Dang. So
You
I feel it.
you
I feel it.
packing
That's
bags?
as long as I know the playbook,
Nah.
I can work with that. She say if y'all let
Look
all
good,
right,
Taz.
take her out of town with you. You feel me? Can you do that, bro? If you at odds with your girl, ready to just leave, you gonna take her out of town with you?
Mm. If I
But then
can,
that's
yeah, most
iffy
definitely.
because that's she in the mood.
If I can, I just don't want her to go. I don't want her to go if like she can't like at that point kind of pull them big draws up and just match my energy real quick because it's gonna be an exciting trip for me.
Right,
I can make
right.
it
She might
exciting
be
for you
still
too. You feel
upset.
me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get past a few things and
But what I
enjoy the
will
trip.
do, you feel me? Like if she felt like that and she like, nope, I want you to go. Okay, this is a test right now. I'm gonna go still because I gotta do this show and all what I gotta do. But what I'm gonna be FaceTiming your ass all the way through though. I'm gonna be FaceTiming your ass
I'm going
all
to
the way through.
go.
All the way through. He said,
That
I'm gonna
part for me.
FaceTime you
I'm
all
a
the way
ghost
through.
still.
I'm gonna
Right.
FaceTime all the way
I
through. That's
got to
real.
because I gotta show to perform.
But
I gotta
no,
go
that's
get this
but
money. I gotta
now
get on this
at
stage
the
for an
same
hour
time,
real. I
that's
can't do
his
this.
hustle. That's what he do. That's how he make his
Right.
money. So yeah, look, go on do your thing. Go ahead.
But
But as soon as you
FaceTime me,
finish,
that's
I mean,
come
but
real.
it's
on back.
And
logical. If it's
look,
about
I
business and
expect for you
work,
to be
yeah.
mad.
Yeah, he said I expect
I
for you to
expect for
be
you to be
mad too.
mad too. The fact that I left, you feel me, and did not try to reconsider, but I know I had to go because I'm on time. At that
But you
She
point,
gonna
want to
yeah,
show
respect
her
it.
help though. You left for work.
you my partner, you my partner, but at the same time, I got a boss that's helping us keep our household together. You feel me? And I can't disappoint them. Understand? I might be disappointing you right there in the next second, but I can make up for that though. I can't make
Yeah.
up for that by missing that show.
If
But
I'm
if
broke,
you
we
have
really hurt.
the genius of it all is if okay, yeah, because I'm pretty sure your mate has the logic of okay, he got to work. I understand we at
Right.
odds, but he got to work.
Thank
But
you
the
just
genius
who
of
I
it
am.
all is when he goes out, but he may send some flowers or he may send something back home because it'll be smart for him to do
Yeah.
something like that because he got to come back home so he not coming back to chaos. You get what I'm saying? He can come
And check
back
this out. Let
to
me
a
do something
solution.
wild. Let me do something wild. This the wild part of my people won't even think about. You feel me? I'll be that type of dude. Goddamn me, I'm out shit. What you don't trust it? Here, I'm gonna set this joint right here. Then me, watch me sleep. Yeah, my
You
charger in
feel
there.
me?
I'm knocked the fuck out. Watch me
I'm
sleep.
out. I'm out.
Watch me wake
Watch
up.
me
Watch
long
me
as you
turn over
need to.
and shit and snore. I
Watch
ain't
me.
doing nothing. I'm just getting this money.
Get into it. Get into it.
But at
And
the same time, if it take all that, it's not even worth it. Like you shouldn't have to watch me sleep to know that I told you I'm asleep, bro. That's it.
But I want
It's
that trust though, like that first initiation. If I can get that real quick, that visual to get them other thoughts on my mind, I'm cool because I'm human. I'm gonna be
you
thinking that way
silly
anyway.
just who
Be
I
wondering
am.
what you're doing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But if you let me see it one
Right. You
time, I don't
trying to
need to see it
kill
many
that for her.
times. I'm gonna take
Right.
your word. Now you blow that word, that's your cut. You feel me? You just
Mm-hmm.
better be good at
Mm-hmm.
covering your shit up.
Right. Queen Law, what's up with it? Nah, I feel you, bro. You basically like you recognizing the
What's up,
insecurity
friend?
that you caused and you trying to provide some resolve. You feel me by being transparent. I feel you on that.
Yeah, dirty because I
That's
ain't gonna
you
never be
never
no
leave the
man to be
house
like.
chaotic though.
what you was finna say,
Say it again.
Saray. Well, thank
You
you,
never
Jazzy,
leave
for the
your house
love.
chaotic. That's something that
Thank
men
you,
do, or even
Wes.
women, people do. It's be an argument and stuff. You still got to work, or whatever the case may be. You leave the house chaotic, and then you have the nerve to come back and feel like it should be peace. But you never had a resolve before you. You never leave the house in chaos, and then
Yeah, if
Can
we
I
expect
ask you a
can.
things
question?
to come back.
How do we how do we not leave the house in chaos when say like all right, me and you together and we going at it about something and you trying to make these valid points, but I'm not trying to hear it right there at that moment because my head just been like it's crowded. How do we like how do y'all like match it to like calm it down and let a person separate for a second and then come back to it?
That's all in the initiation process of the relationship. That's the tone. That's that tone that you set in the very first quarter of the relationship on how y'all communicate and handle stuff. So if y'all know that y'all have disagreements and how, okay, this is how we handle our disagreements or whatever, we're gonna table
Mm-hmm.
this, and then we're gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't just wing it. It's a lot. There's certain things you just can't wing it in a relationship. There's certain things that you have to establish first quarter in the beginning
That's my
on how
problem.
we're
I've
gonna
been
handle
winging it.
stuff.
That's my
But
You
see,
problem.
can't
but see,
Okay.
at
wing
the
it.
Okay.
same time, man don't do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Man reacts, then they think, then they feel. We
Right.
think, then we act. Then
You want to know why
we
though?
think, then we feel, then we act. Okay, we think about it. All right, this is what I feel. Then I'm gonna act on it. Men don't do that. They the
Yeah.
opposite. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we act
They
on it first and then we
react
feel about it
first.
later. But the main
Right.
thing is
Right.
because the man, we think in boxes, and when we go into a box, we know what's in that one box. We're not gonna mix another box on top of a box because it's gonna cause confusion. The shit gonna be everywhere. Then we're gonna have to keep on going to different boxes. A woman, y'all head works like an internet circuit. Y'all got so much shit you gotta think about. There's so much shit y'all gotta do to even keep y'all self up as a female. Dudes, we can lay
Appreciate that
down
love, me
about
queen.
a day or two. Ain't even gotta wash the balls. But y'all too
Thank you
fluid.
so
Y'all
much,
gotta get in
love.
the shower at least every 24 hours at least. You feel me? We can just I don't know, gang. Like I don't know. We just take stuff like a little rougher.
We can multitask
Like we
and know how to handle it.
yeah. A woman
That's all.
to keep a man out of trouble. My
That's
grandma
what we
told me
built
that. You
for.
feel me?
You said
We're
what?
Hold
built
up,
to
y'all. I'm
multitask
sorry. Hold
because
up.
we have
Hold up.
to
My
handle
bad.
a home.
A woman to keep a man out of trouble.
Save Nene over there. Somebody
Yeah,
I
save
just
people.
Nene.
need that. Yeah, but I'm just saying if you just properly give it that 2 times, maybe 3 times a day, but 2 times is great a day.
That's why I can't
That
be on
man
camera
is
right
gonna
now.
give you the world. That man gonna give you the world. Yo, I'll be cooking breakfast
Hold
every
on, hold
morning.
on. Did you say
Wait,
let him drive?
what?
Hold on.
Yeah, so I'm an attorney. I do what I do.
Wait.
Hey,
I'm an
freestyle.
attorney. I do what I do.
Freestyle, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna codify what you just said. He said if you let him drive the truck, be at the head of the truck at least twice a day, that man he gonna cooperate. He don't even got
That's too
time to
many
operate
Let me
outside.
miles.
see the puddle.
But like
Let
we
me see
like,
the
You
yeah,
puddle.
we just said that. We don't want to. What if
That's
we don't want to be driven every day? What if
You
we don't
want to
want you
know
to
what?
drive my
That's
truck every
game.
day?
You want to know what that is? That ain't nothing but game. That's more like let me tire her butt out so she leave me alone.
No, we
Now
trying
you
to
ain't
tell you
gonna
to
wear
tire
me out
us out.
today.
Tire us out. That's what we trying to say.
No,
Tire
no,
Lies.
us
we
out.
Y'all
want to
both
tire us out to keep
liars.
us out the street.
Yeah, keep us out of
No, that's
trouble.
Kevin Gates that don't get tired. We not Kevin Gates. You feel me?
I get tired sometimes. You hear me?
I get tired, so I gotta sleep with my thumb out.
You feel me?
No, man, we're not playing that game.
I
I'm
wrap up in my
sorry.
blankie and call it a night. Yeah, see?
I don't
Call
know
Mm-mm.
it a
about two,
night.
3 times a day. What this look
Hey,
like?
chill out.
Now you got to do that though, Saray. You know what I'm saying?
Two, three
2 or
times a
3,
day? A
that ain't
day.
bad. That ain't bad.
Ah!
Go sit down. Go sit
You still
down.
gotta
Right. Go
Damn, I
shower
hit
sit
my
though.
right.
knee
Go
on the
sit
side
down
of the
right.
bed,
Go
cuz.
sit down.
Ooh wee.
You hear
I
me,
hate
cuz? I hit
that
my
shit.
knee on the side of the bed.
Okay. If we on vacation,
Oh.
I can see twice. You can drive the truck twice a day if we on vacation.
If it's
Okay,
vacation, that's
on
different.
vacation. Hold on, nah, hold on. We going on
When
vacation
it's when
every
it's
day then.
vacation, it that's whatever.
Yeah.
It's on.
But like on the regular, we at the house, man, say, let my
We
truck be
got things
parked.
to do.
Right.
I know we got things to do, and that's
My
what we
knees
gonna be
made out of
doing.
titanium.
That don't pay bills.
Hmm?
We got kids
We
to
got stuff to
maintain. We
do.
got bills
We
to
gotta
pay. We
cook,
got
right,
businesses to run.
clean.
This what we gonna
Exactly.
Cook,
do.
clean.
This what we gonna do. Okay, we gonna wake up in the middle of the night. We gonna handle that right before we feed the kids lunch. We gonna handle that.
You're
Like
not
Handle
I
that.
breaking
mean,
my
it's ways you can fit it in.
you're
You know
not
what I'm
breaking
saying?
my
It's ways
sleep.
you can fit it in.
He said there's ways you can fit. Hey, look, send their ass upstairs, close the door, give them some snacks, let them drink some in their room for the
You
minute,
feel
you
me?
know.
Like let them
You
in bed.
stupid.
Give the kids a
No.
Lunchables and tell them go sit down. No.
I be like, hey, y'all want our
Thank
phones?
you, Amaya, for the love,
Yeah,
Them
Queen.
the type giving them
Appreciate that
daddy
love,
issues
Amaya,
man.
calling all the time.
Amaya,
Love.
Maya, don't do nothing for me right now, please. I'm about to go live in a minute because I got to get back in this competition real quick because I ain't gonna be on all night because I got to get up early in the morning.
Man, appreciate that love, Queen, coming
I'm
through.
gonna, I'm gonna step back in a second though because I'm
Thank you. Thank you
number
so much.
11. I'm trying to make it in like number 9 or number 8 or something before I go to sleep.
She said, "All right."
All right. I'll see you in a minute. I'm gonna catch y'all in a second too though, because I got to reinvert on this conversation though. Cause this shit,
I
yeah,
freestyle.
yeah. I'm gonna tap in with y'all though. You already know Nene. I King. I
All right,
Saray.
love, King.
All right.
All love, King. I'm gonna tap in with you too. I gotta resend these damn invites over, bro, because when I sent you that thing, the code I gave it to my boss, but then it was an invitation.
Let's go, Amaya.
I know it might be on fire.
Hey,
Uh,
Killer Talk 2.0. Night number
um,
2. We is on the road.
it was an invitation that was sent to you that was supposed to be accepted too, but
Okay.
I didn't know that. I didn't know
Okay.
that, so I told everybody the wrong process. I gotta send this shit back to all 12 of y'all.
All right. I'm looking forward to it, bro. We ready.
All right, I got you in the morning though, or I might just do it tonight when I get off here.
You see how I'm working on my content. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, make
You
sure. Hey,
see?
look, keep it that way for real. All right,
I'm trying to.
everybody.
All right, love, King.
Love, King.
Happy Wednesday, man. Amaya done came through and showed out. Last night we had
Yes,
Jay
thank
coming
you.
through and showed out. Appreciate that love. You know, I know y'all keep on trying to say y'all can't fit it in, but like my big mom used to say, if you really want something, you will make time for it. So so what I'm hearing is women don't really even be they don't even really be wanting it.
Honey,
You know what I'm saying?
stop.
That's what I'm hearing.
Stop
That's
running
not the
game.
case. That's not that. That don't necessarily be the case when you in a relationship. That's not the case. It's just like some men, y'all want it. Like y'all want to drive the truck all the time. Like,
Because
bro,
when we
can
went
we just
together, you would
Like
can
let
it's
we
me
a
park the
drive it like I
car?
non-starter.
could. When we went together, you was letting me drive it like I was gonna be able to drive it every day. You know when y'all first get with
Lies.
us, y'all be trying to y'all can do this all the time, boy. You ain't doing nothing. Then when I
Lies.
get to
That's back then. We talk
hey,
about now. We done learned.
I'm
We
speaking for
learned.
me. This what
Right.
be happening to
So we get to
me.
a certain age, it's like,
This what be
Right.
happening to me. Y'all be talking all that mess like, oh, I can keep up with you. You ain't talking about nothing. You know how it be. We be in our little competitive mode. Like you ain't doing nothing. You can't break. All right. So then I build up my little stamina. Now I want it twice a day, and you like, boy, we got stuff to do. Like, come on. I'm trying to. I can shorten the time for you. It could be less than 15. We can break it down to 5.
More power to them. Cause me,
Look at
it
her.
ain't happening.
That's what I'm talking about. See, that's
right.
where them side chicks and sneaky links be coming in.
No, that's when a grown man be a grown man and understand, because not all, that's what I was speaking on last night. Not
I
all
was
the
trying to
time.
bring
This
you
is my
back.
vessel. This is my body. Not all the time I want something in there.
That's facts.
You get what
And
I'm
then
saying?
if he working like you working, it's like, okay, we everybody tired. Let's eat, let's chill, let's relax, let's go to sleep.
But Nene, you ever had, like, when you're in a relationship, you just having moments like, yeah, y'all be, but you just want your body to yourself. It's like having a kid. You be sharing your body, and you be
All
happy
the
to give
time.
birth. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you want your body to yourself. It's yours.
No, I feel you. You're like, damn, I've been giving myself to everybody. Damn, I ain't never think about that. I ain't never think about that. Women do be
Because we
giving themselves
receive.
to their
Men
whole
give. We
family and all of
receive.
that. Yeah, man.
And it
Giving
gets
yourself to
tiresome
the
sometimes.
babies. It's like, dang, I want to be able to tell a nigga no sometime. Like, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it.
But
Hey,
then you
fellas.
want to know what
Or just
also,
go to sleep on purpose. You ain't even gotta say no.
I'm done.
Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Take you
Hey, that
some
ain't gonna.
Tylenol PM. But
You get
Okay,
that's
that
some
still,
from
you're
people.
a
right. That still
movie.
don't really help. That might not
I was
help,
gonna say.
depending on who
I
the
was
dude
gonna say
is.
some people that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
It worked. I go to sleep. Them thighs be clenched tight as
Y'all ain't right.
hell.
What's up with it, my bro? What's up with the
For
stick,
real,
man?
for real.
I'm over here trying to get an
It just
understanding, man.
depends. It just
They over
depends.
here on my head though.
Like I was telling you, my ex I broke up with, like, I'm 39. He 31. We was together for years. We was together for 8 years. So like,
Hey, Derek said, "What's up, Nene
Red.
and Ray?"
Hey, stick man. Hey, Derek.
Hey, how you doing?
That's my
But
G
y'all was
right there.
together
What?
for 8 years. And
Okay.
what?
I'm just saying, like, he's 31 now, and I'm 39. So like,
Hmm.
when I got with him, he was in his early 20s. So he was trying to
Jackrabbit.
drive truck all the time. Right.
Hold on. How old was he and you? Hold on. Say that again.
He was born in 91, and I'm born in 82.
You was thugging. You should have
That
known
was
what
a
you was up
jackrabbit
against, Nene.
girl, baby.
You
But
should
I
have known
mean,
what you was.
it was okay. It was okay at first, but after a while, it was like, bro, come on.
I
And
mean,
you don't build the mystery. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need that mystery and that anxiousness, and build up the anticipation for it. That's what
okay,
makes it
Derek.
Right.
fun.
Exactly.
Get it
That
in, Derek.
anticipation is everything. Like, dang,
Uh
I ain't
oh,
seen my baby in a week. Or
she
I ain't
bringing
seen
up
my
some
baby
good
in
points.
3 days. What's going on? That anticipation that be the good ones right there.
Okay, I'm taking notes, y'all. Y'all hear this now? The women say they need some anticipation. You feel me? Now, for all y'all fellas that be trying to dog me, cause I be like, I don't be out here trying to choose. I be letting her choose when we doing it, cause
It'd be
I
like,
ain't finna be
oh,
sitting
okay.
over
All
here.
the
Trying
time
to do
it
the same
becomes a
thing,
routine. It start feeling
trying to
like a
drive again
job.
today. No. Like, let the car, let the truck stay parked today.
Yeah.
You
That's
just
supposed to be
drove it. You just
enjoyable. It
drove it
starts feeling like
to the beach and back. Could we chill today?
Can we pull
right.
the car out then, Saray? Can we pull the car out so we ain't put it in the truck?
Nah, take it to the car wash and leave it alone. It just got
Period.
detailed. Leave it alone.
For real.
Hey,
Let it
maybe
look cute for a little while.
we might be trying to
Got a
detail
wax
the
job
car.
and everything.
We
We
might be
just
trying to
the
detail the
thing.
car.
We just detailed the car, so leave it
Okay, what if?
alone and let it stay clean for a
But what
minute.
if I'm trying to spray off the engine though? What if I'm?
No, it's like we detailed the car on Tuesday, and you want to take the car on the weekend and drop the top. Okay, cool. Well, just wait. Let it stay clean for a couple of days.
Right.
Let it sit up in the lot for a second. Let us see what we got.
Yeah, let it look nice.
Mm-mm. Y'all women
You don't want
something
it to
else.
feel like a job, like a routine. It starts getting boring. It's only so many maneuvers you can
Right?
do.
Look, you ain't even got to say it. Right?
It's only so much.
There's only so many turns you can make in this 18 wheeler.
Facts.
Oh,
So,
you making that turn again? Okay, so now you finna hit a U-turn. I already know what you finna do.
I
Okay,
already
right,
know
it
you about to
starts being
you about to
choreographed. Like you
jackknife
just
this thing, boy.
here you
you know
go.
every
Okay,
step and every move. Y'all choreograph
now he
something
finna smash the
already.
brakes. Yeah, he don't even know how to drive. Okay, here we go.
Hey, y'all petty, so y'all be sitting over there. anticipating our moves. That's petty, bro. I
Y'all be
knew it.
knowing it
No,
too.
it's not. It's the truth. It's like, okay, I know you finna take the car around the corner. I know you finna go take the truck. You gonna go down to Walmart. You gonna hit a left. You gonna hit a right. Then you gonna double pump the brakes. Then you gonna
And you
come
gonna
back.
like it. And you gonna like it. That's the way you like it though. That's them stops you like.
Not
Only if I keep
every
taking them.
day. Not
Right.
every day.
I'm
Since
just
I
trying
know
to
the
remind
routine,
you in
just give
case
me
you
some
forgot.
time.
You ever took a break from Walmart? Like, I'm tired of going to this damn stuff.
But if you took me to Walmart every night when we first met, like we was just going to Walmart every night. We was window shopping in Walmart every night. Then all of a sudden, man, I don't want to go to Walmart no more. Hold on, who you going to Walmart with? That's what I be wanting. Cause it's like, hold on, you was doing it at first now. I think that'd be the hardest thing for men to accept. Like, women
How
do
we
give.
there every night? You home every night. I'm not at Walmart. I'm with you. You see me. I see
But when I
you.
go
I
to
ain't
work, you gotta be at Walmart when I'm at work or something. Cause you love Walmart.
lies. Cause 9 times out of 10, especially
Right.
you texting, calling, boy, it's a tracker on that bad boy. You know what it
Okay,
is.
it's the low jack. If they got low jack on it, you hear
Twin.
me?
Facts.
Hey,
So we could stop acting.
now I know
We
every
don't
time I
know.
even talk, like when I interact with a queen, the next time somebody like, say for instance, we start getting serious, soon as I leave the house, the first time a female talk to me or interact with me, my phone ring. I be like, how she know? So it don't just be us that got the low jack. You know what I'm saying? The women be having the
Okay,
low
then.
jack
So
on.
stop it with the I don't know. You do know. Yes, you do.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna just
I
chill
can't
out,
Oh
y'all.
man.
stand that. That irks every time I do. I don't know. Stop lying. Yes, you do.
I
If I
don't
know your
know.
every move, you know mine.
Y'all a
Stop
mess.
playing.
But what I
I'm
will
gonna have, look.
admit
I'm
though,
gonna have to hit y'all with tomorrow's pillow talk. I gotta go bowling in a minute. I'm supposed to be there at 10.
oh
You
look at
late.
you.
Okay.
I do. I gotta go bowling. I do. I'm supposed to been off of here, but it was too live, so I had to stay on here with y'all for a minute.
Nah, we sure
Thank you.
appreciate you, Nene. We sure appreciate it.
I
It
I
wouldn't have been
rest.
right
All right. I'll
without
talk to
you.
y'all later.
All right, later.
All right,
Peace, Queen.
girl.
Love you. Talk to you in a minute.
Love y'all. All right.
What's up with it, Demetra? Sam I am done popped up in here. But okay, so look. All right. Again,
Don't hit me with the I don't know. Don't do
you
that.
still ain't you still ain't addressing the issue though. The issue
What's the
is,
issue? What's
you
what
know,
is the reason?
when we first when we first get started, when you get something, you want to get it until, you know what I'm saying? You get tired of it. And
That's the
usually,
infatuation. Yeah, yeah, it's fun.
right. Once we get past the infatuation phase, it leaves somebody with a level of insecurity because now it's like, you was giving it to me every day. Now all of a sudden, you feel me? So I think in the beginning we should pace it. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to build up somebody's anticipation, like you were saying, to where it's like, I was getting it every day. Now I'm anticipating it every day next week.
Oh,
And
so
then
now
you
you
take
talking
it,
like me now. Now you
talk,
talking like me. Cause I could have sworn I said first quarter we gonna spread that bad boy out. It's not an everyday thing. I could have
but
sworn I said
but I can spread it out and keep it going every day. So I wasn't trying to hear that.
that.
I can keep it
That's
going.
the problem. That's the problem right there.
But what I will say, at the age I am now, I appreciate you saying that because a lot of men feel like we got to keep up this insatiable desire for our woman, and once we get to certain ages, we really don't have that no more. Like once you cross over to 35, you keep on trying to do that if you want to. 40, you ain't gonna have nothing because you don't.
But
You know
it's
what I'm
not
saying?
even that. I don't even think it's because you start learning the value. You don't put so much value into that because now you start realizing it's the intimacy, it's the getting to know, it's the person, it's
Right.
the substance. And when you have that attraction and when you have that going on, that's what makes the other
Everything
aspects
else
the
go.
best. Right.
Hmm.
But if you just doing that with no substance, is pointless. So as the older you get, you start realizing like that's not everything. Just like guys are saying like, yeah, she pretty, she cute, but that's not okay. What else you got going on? And it's the same
Right.
thing for women. Yeah, you might be packing them gray sweatpants is lovely, but all right, what else?
Right up. What else substance do you got?
Right.
And like main thing I was trying to say is like, a lot of men don't recognize the health things that go along with that. Like, you keep on trying to show out if you want to, bro. Like I said, about 40, 45, you keep on like spreading yourself thin, like you said, not valuing the intimacy, the time, the anticipation. You begin to get to a point where now you can't even participate no more. Like,
Facts.
then what? You know what I'm saying? Then you start getting extra. Now you want to, try to buy a woman affection. You know what I'm saying? Doing other things instead of
Now
having,
you gotta pay for it.
yeah, instead of having that natural intimacy that you could have when you still got your, your stamina, so to speak, or gas in your car. What's up with it, Miss Lisa? But just something I was thinking about, because I'm glad to hear that, because I be thinking y'all women, by the time y'all get to a certain age, it's like y'all just rev that engine. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
it
Because,
do. That menopause? Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm
baby.
talking about. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
real. It's real, but it's still mind over. It's still your mind over that. You still have to be grown enough and just know, like, it's not all about that. You get what I'm
It
saying?
ain't.
And
No.
then it's on your chemistry. Like you said, your health. So dealing with your chemistry, you can't keep doing that. That's infections, all types of stuff. You have to let it rest. As a woman, you have to let it rest.
And everybody ain't your same vibration. Like I remember the first time, I got in somebody's truck who really wanted me to be in a truck. I was like, darn, this is a feeling, a different feeling. You feel me? Then the next time I got with somebody who I had been with before, and I realized like, dang, this person really didn't want me. They was just, satisfying themselves with me. You feel me? And I'm like,
And that
this is
don't
a
feel
different
good.
feel right here. This is a different feeling when you start noticing the difference.
Like you start you when you were act you a toy. Like, oh no, honey. Yeah,
Mhm.
that don't feel good at all.
I don't know. It depends on where you at in life. When you young and dumb, you like, okay, well, I can go on about my business. All right, bet. But if you get older and start being sentimental, starting to value things, you like, hold on, G, we just put in some good time together. I would like to expound on that rather than keep on having to go around rebuilding every time I go somewhere. Like, God damn, I'm trying to build towards something. The older you get, you start thinking on that level. Like, I'm trying to build something that's gonna last versus I'm just trying to get something. You
But
know what I
you
mean?
have to start thinking. You should be thinking like that younger. But
Yeah.
you get it, your experience in life, whatever is new. But the older you get, yeah, you should be thinking along them lines. Like, let me start, let me start piecing this bad boy together and getting my house in order. Basically, and on every level, financially, spiritually, intimately, on every level, you need to start putting it together.
And I feel like for us at the age that we are now to be talking like this, like I look back at my parents and when they actually got a divorce, you know what I'm saying? They was around the age of us. You feel me? To the point it's like people look back and was like, man, your parents was young. So as far as I'm concerned, for us to be having these conversations, it's a different level of maturity that we do gotta recognize that we do have. Like everybody our age ain't thinking like this. We might feel like they should, but when you look back to the mainland, which I refer to Africa, they notice in tradition people to be responsible at the age of 40. So technically, until you 40, they know most people still be on some nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes time for your brain to mature, certain things in your faculties of your brain to develop, like your prefrontal cortex. It's not developed in your body until 25, but then you start to work with it and understand the consequences of your actions long term as well as short term. But a lot of people just really be out here winging it, making they self feel stimulated from moment to moment. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find themselves in other people.
Find, and won't you can't find
Yeah.
yourself in somebody else. Like that's crazy. But
Hmm.
it's a fear for some odd reason. Like I said, for commitment, it's definitely a fear. Like when I say I'm scared of marriage, and I'm only saying that because I see what's around me. And I see
No.
that the men, they're not ready. They're not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 39. They're not there yet. They still want a diddy bop. They still want to be on the corner. They on the block. They sagging their pants. These are grown men. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They still want to be young minded or whatever. And I understand be youthful and all this other stuff, but like, yo, we looking at retirement and stuff like that. It's time to start preparing so we can sit down.
You feel me?
Cause everybody's like, we in the streets. I'm not in the street. I'm on my porch. I'm not even in the driveway. I'm not on the sidewalk. I'm on my porch.
Straight up.
You feel me? Like I have a residence.
I
Why
ain't
y'all
got
want to be in the
time.
street so bad?
And that be the thing, though. You mess around and get caught up out here in these streets and get stuck in these streets because you don't spend so much time giving away your valuable virtues, which is like, your patience. Like you wind up running out of patience out there dealing with anybody and everybody.
That's just another thing. Cause you know where I work at. I work in the lab.
Uh-huh.
So for me, like I was telling you earlier today, like it's super, super scary. Cause HIV is still living. It ain't going nowhere. I'm testing this all day,
Mm-hmm.
every day. Not COVID, not monkeypox, HIV, AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia. I'm testing this every day.
People out here living like it's a game.
And these people coming in crisp, polished, flawless, clean, smelling good.
Wouldn't even think about it.
You don't even know it. And they come in diddy bopping like, I don't know. I'm the one who got to order the test. I know what you got. And I know if it's positive or negative. I know if you're positive or negative by the kind of test I have to draw for you. I don't
Mm.
have to wait for results to come in. And it's just like, dang. And you walking out with your mate, or you on your way, you dressed up because you're going to get this tested or get your blood work done so you could get your prescription. That's all you're there for, really. You know what I'm saying? And then you on your way to go hang out and go do whatever to mix and mingle.
Whew.
Yeah, that's sickening. It's scared. I'm scared.
I feel you, bro. Like as much as I do long for certain companionship, I do keep that stuff in mind. And it leads to me not being as inclined to letting certain people in my circle. Like,
Yeah,
and it gets harder and harder to like allow people in. I ain't gonna lie, over time, because you start learning more and more as you get older things to be conscious of. To the point, like after a while, you start seeing once people get to a certain age, they don't even try no more. Like it's just like, you know
yeah.
what,
It's like
I'm
whatever.
cool being by myself. Like I used to always think that about my big mom. I used to be like, why big mom ain't got nobody? Like she the sweetest person I know. Like, but I started noticing how she was able to read people, pay attention to people and stuff, you know what I'm saying? To the point she like, baby, I ain't got time for none of that. Like, I got y'all to take care of, and if I ain't taking care of myself, who gonna take care of y'all? You know how them old grandma was like,
Right.
they actually took care of the whole family type of stuff. So they couldn't even be out here playing at all. Like their kids was out here playing around, they had kids, Like we used
Right.
to went from getting dropped off at grandmama's house. A lot of us, not all of us. My mother then was pretty active, but a lot of my grandmother's grandkids used to get dropped off on the weekend to, a lot of us wanted to have to stay with our grandmother. You know what I'm saying? All of us at some point in time done stayed with her. I know for me, I stayed with her for a little bit while I was grown, and I'm glad I had that time with her because it was during when I first separated from my wife or whatever. But I'm so glad I had that time because it was times when I was talking to her and she could see my maturity to the point she would just sit back, kind of like you doing right now, just. Mm-hmm. But I would be talking about things that I gotta fix. You know what I'm saying? Rather than talking about this person did this to me, this person did that to me. I remember one time I was into it with my child's mother, and my mama was like basically trying to take my child's mother's side while she was trying to take my child from me. And she basically was my mom was just basically trying to tell me calm down because like I was ready to like crash. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. It's my first child. I don't know. Like I don't know how I'm going to exist outside of me being here for my child. That's how I was feeling. So she could tell I was ready
Right.
to clock out. But she knew she couldn't really say too much to me because she had tried. So she had my grandmother call me, and my grandma just got on the phone and was like, "Shut up." And I was like, like, nah, shut up. I was about to say something. Nah, shut up. Because ain't nobody ever told you to shut up, baby. Sometimes you just got to shut up and let things be what they going to be. But you keep on arguing with people. The only difference between you and that situation right now is how you feel about it. People still going to do what they going to do. But you sitting over there wasting your breath telling people what they is and what they ain't going to do, baby. They going to mess around and try to knock you off or have you locked up. At the end of the day, ain't nobody ever taught you to shut up. So let's practice it right now. But in the midst of
Prove a
me,
point.
yeah, in the midst of me stop talking, I realized I was getting agitated. So as much as I wasn't thinking about doing nothing to this lady or whatever, as much as I was getting agitated, ain't no telling where that would have went. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I probably would have went off her on her and my mom at a certain point. But the fact
Right.
that it made me think of something that none of us rarely think about, like when do we sit back and take that time for ourselves? Like you even alluded to it just a few minutes ago, like valuing yourself enough to where you take that time for yourself. Stop
Yeah.
giving yourself away to everybody else. Appreciate that stick man tapping that script
And it
in.
took me a while to learn that lesson because I was always looking for love. How Nene said she was like, the upbringing. I didn't have my father in the household. He was locked up. And then by the time he got locked up when I was 7, got out when I was 14.
Right.
I didn't have that male, you know what I'm saying? I was
Mhm.
a latchkey kid because my
Right.
mom had to work. And then we travel every 3 to 4
So did
months. I'm somewhere. I'm in another country, I'm in another state. So then there's no stability. So as I got older, that affected my dating life because then it's like looking for that male, that daddy figure, that daddy, what they call it?
huh? That father
Daddy
figure?
issues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got daddy issues type thing.
Check that,
And
bro.
that happened. So it took time for me to be like, yo, I need to love myself.
That's
I need
facts.
to start loving on myself and start screening people and not be on, yeah, I'm out here, I'm dating, I'm single and
Appreciate you
picking
pulling
this
back up,
person,
bro.
that person, this person. It's too much. I
Sir.
like one at a time. Hey
Nah,
King,
Hey, what's up with it?
man, how them wings turn out?
I was 5, man, you know.
you sound like you sleepy. You done caught the itis?
Yeah, caught that.
Nah,
You done caught the
they
itis?
come, they got full and come and everything.
Yeah.
He said the caught the nerves down. Huh? What's up with it?
He
Walk by
did.
faith. You in here? But nah, we just chopping it right now about the good things in life as far as how when you live a little longer you begin to appreciate certain things that when you young you just be trying to get your son, you feel me? And you get so caught up in the get your son phase to the point you can't even appreciate the fact you done got some and let's build up the anticipation for we get some again, you feel me? Like
Right.
nah, y'all done taught me something tonight because I'm all about that anticipation, you feel me? I love it. I'm Mr.
You supposed
Anticipate
to
me.
grow your flower. Your woman is your flower. Your woman is your seed. Grow your flower and nurture her. Don't just run her through. Make her blossom. But it takes time
Mhm.
for it to blossom.
What's up with it, Miss
Right,
I?
right.
You gotta take that time to let that thing blossom. I feel you on that. Miss Eyes, what you doing? I know you ain't just stopping through laying eyes. We see if you gonna jump on up here. But like another thing I realized, like I thought my parents was a lot older. You know what I'm saying? Like when you young, you be like, you be thinking everybody that's adults is old. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I realize now that I'm at the age they was when they got a divorce. I'm like, dang, they really with some babies, you know what I'm saying? Trying to figure it out for real. And I'm really proud of my parents for real. Like the things that they was able to accomplish, the things that they kept me away from. Like people don't realize I'm not as volatile with women because I never seen my father like that with my mother. Like I never seen them argue. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I seen the humility in my father when he was at odds with my mother. Like I remember when we used to always come together and pray at nighttime. Our family saying was, a family that pray together, stay together, right? So I started noticing, as my parents was about to separate, my father was like a lot more emotional. when it came time to pray, because it was those things that we was doing to try to stay together that he was recognizing, like even that wasn't saving it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Things were still falling apart. Um,
Right.
I don't know. I get, I
But you know,
still
back then in our parents and grandparents, they like I can only speak for myself for what I've noticed. Like on my
like,
dad's side, they come out from the deep south. They come out of Vidalia, Georgia. And like from what I found out, like my grandmother and her sisters and stuff, they legit got married just to get out my great grandmama house
mm,
because she was so strict. So the
is
only
that,
way out the house was to get married.
dang, that's crazy.
So it's like there's some, well, all of them are actually still together, but you could see the dynamics like y'all just together. Y'all, the happiness and all of that been left
Right,
years
people had
ago.
seasons and stuff back then.
Right.
And I think a lot of times though that kept them together too. Like a lot of us, we don't have our reasons why we together other than certain, getting in each other trucks. You feel me? But at least they had their reasons, like things they was working for, they struggle they was trying to overcome together. You know what I'm saying?
They did. I can say that they built something. But now you just what you said earlier today on this afternoon. You said situationships.
Yeah,
Got a lot of them.
yeah. Like we could definitely say our grandparents that was in those circumstances had situationships, cause and then a lot of our grandparents they had to step out at young ages. Like you got
Yeah.
people, grandparents that was
Super.
married or doing things out on their own at 14. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Yeah.
these are things that we have to take into account too as we go generation after generation. Cause we like in the third generation removed from certain things like that to the point we can say, yeah, this don't work, this do work. Versus,
Right.
people that was living in that era, like that was really kids, man, trying to figure it out. And it's like
Right.
the further we get now to our generation and the next generation, like I feel like the next generation done restarted it though. Like they like the 14-year-olds that's getting out here getting it how they live early, like our grandparents. Like they learning life early and they got the information in their hands. Like, whereas our grandparents, they was basically adults by the time they was 14 for real. Like my grandfather was in the service, at 14. And when I found that out, like that inspired me to be a better person, at the age I was. I was 16 when he told me about it. So it made me
Right.
just be, you know what, let me be a better person because my elders was taking on way more responsibility than me. And
That's
let me,
real.
you feel me, what I got.
Just like my granddad and them, man. Them guys working early, bro. Early. They working in the field. They growing vegetables. They got cattle. They living off the land, though. They fishing, hunting, growing their own fruits and veggies.
Hmm.
Them boys young out here getting it, though, every day. They made it work, though.
And
Did.
I'm telling you, and honestly, I feel like a lot of times when we not allowed to act at a young age, it take that moxie out of a lot of us, or that will to want to do right. You know what I'm saying? You start going along with the go along, like what everybody else doing in society. You feel me? But if we let a lot of people at the age of like 14, 15 really step into what they trying to do, let them learn from their mistakes, so to speak. Good night. Let them learn from their mistakes, so to speak, and go from there. You feel me? But a lot of times we make our kids hold up for so long to the point, they begin to start trying to fit in rather than going off of their true purpose that's in their heart. You know what I'm saying?
I can't
Just something
pronounce
to
the
think
name,
about.
but they say and they're going backwards.
Say that again.
I don't want to miss say their name, but there's the
Oh,
comment is and they're going backwards.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. She was saying, cause I made a comparison about the newer generation, being in the similar circumstances as our grandparents and our great grandparents. Like they being thrown out here early, you know what I'm saying? Like at young age, just having to take on responsibilities,
Okay.
and with them being exposed to certain information at a certain age is making them adults for real. Like, because the only difference between a so-called child and an adult, aside from time on earth, is their experiences and understanding the life. So once you start
Right.
putting a child in adult type position, you feel me, you in essence making them grow up fast. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And
That's
now there's
Right.
no parental advisory. You feel me? It's straight. Her name is just Sue. It's straight to
okay.
either you know or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like you getting all the information if you know, and if you don't, you just oblivious. So a lot of these kids, they in the know. You know what I mean? Like they can have these conscious conversations because they are in the know. But as far as actually knowing what to do with this type of stuff, we can easily say, yeah, they don't know, but they trying. You feel me?
Yeah.
They trying.
And like from back then to now, like the technology, information and everything is so accessible. Like back then too. Like now we could go back a little bit, or we can go way back. You know, the information and all the technology and stuff, man. They ain't had them resources.
Nah, they didn't. Nah, they didn't.
Well,
So in that sense, are the children really going backwards? Like, cause like think about it. Like I said, if we had the opportunity at 14, to move past some of our broken spirited parents, cause a lot of, let's be for real, a lot of these little girls get their spirits broke by their mothers who done had their heart broke, you know what I'm saying, by the time they teenagers, to the point like, by the time these girls graduate, they broke and they just looking for somebody to latch on to, cause even they mama seem like done turned on them. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with some of these fellas because, again, a lot of things that's being perpetuated up on our mothers, our women in general. A lot of times she done broke her son's spirit too because the father already, we already know they out the picture a lot of times. You feel me? Now we got these one in a million fathers that we do gotta acknowledge. We appreciate y'all for sticking in there, but we know what the agenda is, right? So dealing with the agenda, a lot of times it's just that mother, and quite frankly, that's a heart wrenching situation to the point as the kids get older, they spirits, even if the mother doesn't do anything like detrimental, they spirits begin to get broken because they having to over exercise their masculinity. Some young ladies are having to over exercise their femininity because the men around them are desiring different things from them. And as they getting older, they trying to figure out their place. You see what I'm saying? To the point, if we don't have these conversations as people who already done been on that other side, like last night when bro said he felt a certain kind of way when he first got in his first truck. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't all that proud about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of time it's sold to these young men as this gonna make you feel like a man. And then here it is, our little girls, they doing it because they want to make him feel like you care. See what I'm saying? It's all this,
Right.
fitting in thing that's going on rather than us being truthful and telling them on the other side of that fence, like it really ain't everything that is cracked up to be without the things we was talking about earlier, those feelings, those
Right.
understand that true intimacy. Just getting it ain't what it's about. But they tell the young man, like, go ahead and get your son, you feel me? And then they put that young lady in that situation where she feel like, in order for him to know I really care, you know what I'm saying? Let me be the flower that opens up. You know what I'm saying? The issue is needed outside. Yeah, that's what I mean by the outside
Yeah, it is.
confirmation trying to fit
It
in.
is.
Like,
Worried about the outside and worried about what other people think instead of focusing on what you guys are building inside.
and that's
right.
why we got to provide more resources for our sisters and our brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because
How?
the lack of support for these parents. You know what I mean? Because like people quick to say where your mama was, where your daddy was, but truth be told, we are responsible for all of these children. Like if I left my child in your house, like I came over your house and I just left my child in your house because I stepped outside for a minute. If something happened to me, like tragically, soon I stepped out that door, ain't you gonna make sure that child straight until you can get them in a safe place?
Right.
That's what
And
you're
it's
supposed to do.
You feel me? And that's the same way I feel like we gotta carry ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause for a lot of us, we setting certain examples that these kids think it's cool to go out here and give themselves to people before they ready. You see what I'm saying?
But you know what we had back then? We had community centers.
That's
We
why I'm
don't
working.
have this stuff anymore. There's no more resources. YMC every time the powers that be get a hold of something, it turns standard and it just depreciates. YMCA used to be privately owned. YWCA used to be privately owned. It was the best thing. Then it became government. Now it's just You know what I'm saying? It's half-assed, for lack of a better word. So it's like, when do we build those organizations, those private entities again for our community, so these children have places to go, some game rooms, I don't know, anything, so they have somewhere to go to be stimulated and to keep them out of trouble and to have eyes
And
on them. We don't have
they
Big
spend
Mama
some
no more. I'm a whole grandmama over here. Big Mama gone.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we don't have her sitting on the porch that be our neighborhood watch. We don't have
That's
Pop
what I
that
was
be out there fixing on the truck or on the car, being the neighborhood watch in the yard. You know what I'm saying? We don't have Pop sitting there teaching the young boys how to change a tire, do an oil change and stuff. Just the little boys in on the block. We don't have that no more. Like, how, I know we say it, but what do we do to actually put that into motion? You get what I'm
It's
saying?
got
what
to.
you saying too though. What you
It's
saying?
like we study marching. Marching ain't working no more. Congregating and talking about it ain't working no more. When do we actually build these type of things?
You just got to start somewhere.
And yeah, like, but it's right there with what she's saying
Um,
too though. Go-
yesterday, like yesterday, I said it takes a village. You know what I'm saying? To raise them kids. You know, because everybody ain't gonna be good. At the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Then you need other people to look out for other people when you not around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's a lot to it, man. Like, this person might can cook real good. This person might could fix cars real good. You know what I'm saying?
Bring that together.
You're right. Everybody
Like,
contribute. You feel me?
just start on the block. Like, at some point, you don't need a 501c3 and all this other stuff. You can really just start on the block. Like, start
Mm-hmm.
being neighbors again.
Right.
Maybe that'll bring down the shooting and the killing of each other a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If you start close knit in the neighborhood, the block, start with the block. You know what I'm
No,
saying? You
that's
off on the weekend, you got time, you washing cars, you see these little kids. Hell, if they come outside anymore and ride bikes anymore, I don't know.
But
true. They too
Kick
scared
them
of us.
outside, make them play. I don't
Right.
know. Do something.
they go
Appreciate you,
back to
P.
the
Jones.
love neighbor. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about. Like, we need to stick together as a whole, our color. You know,
Nah.
I'm gonna tell you something right fast. I want y'all to tell me what you think about this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna just say the other color. You know what I'm saying? It was a lady had a car, and a guy of our color wanted to buy the car from her. He just rode by and seen her or whatever, and went talk to her about it. And I ain't gonna say what she told him, but it was sad. You know, her neighbor came outside the same color she is. She gave him the car for free because she told him that somebody of our color wanted to purchase it from her. You know, and I
That's
seen that. So that kind of, I was like, wow, like, bro,
You know what
yeah.
my
That
thoughts on that is? And this was always said to me as a little girl, and then
that's crazy,
why do we always aim to sit at a table that we're not invited to? They don't even season their food anyway. Why do we want to sit at that
right?
table?
But you
How
see how
come?
they stick
Why
together?
we don't sit at our own table?
yeah, I see that.
You feel me? Like we can't do that. He mad at him and all the youngsters. Now all the youngsters killing each other, and no more
Right.
fighting and none of that. It's sad, man.
It
Where the
and
It
it,
love
gotta
at?
be something. It gotta be a way. I mean, put it like this: there's ignorance in every community,
right.
and it's always been said someone had to get left behind.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm speaking to the ones that has the logic that we're speaking. Like, can we make our own table? Because I'm tired of walking in places that I'm really not welcome. I don't spend. I'm a do it yourself type of chick because I'm
Right.
to the point where,
Right.
like, even I go get my nails done, but I done cut that bill in half. I'm tired of going to them because they disrespectful. I done went and bought my own little UV light and I do my toes now. And as soon as I learn how to do these bad boys, I'm gonna cut that bill clean off.
That's what's
You get what
up.
I'm saying? Like I'm
That's
tired of
what's up.
spending my money places where I'm really not welcome. But you okay with the green, but you're not okay with the melanin. I don't like
Hmm.
that.
Right.
And it's
So
like
when
that.
do we start taking our dollars and start investing it like in our own communities and doing it ourselves and just like make our food is good. Why we don't want to eat out on the table? Why we always fighting? Oh, we want to go to their schools. We want to go to their malls. We want to go to their store. Why? And we the one who make their stuff look fly.
You hear me? And that's
Right.
why, like, I feel like these conversations are important. Like, as much as you know how you brought up earlier, they don't see the men on the block washing their cars. They don't see the men on the block fixing their cars no more. So, for me growing up, I looked at the closest example I had. And the closest examples we had, if we be for real, bro, was the bros on the block. You know what I'm saying? Because we could actually ask them questions. They was actually available to us to ask them certain questions. And I feel
Yeah,
like the problem is we not available. We not setting that example. And
not
as far as
approaching.
the businesses go, like another thing we have to take into account, the kids nowadays are being just people in general are being geared more towards being inside. So as far as the gyms and community centers, like that's the main reason why I tried to come up with a virtual rehab, something that's cool to where it starts off as conversations, but with us doing these different improvs, us coming together in these different squares, it's as much as it might seem basic, y'all. I promise you, there are some young folks that's gonna hear these conversations and be like, "Wow!" So people do talk about these things. So you know what I'm saying? Cause
Yeah,
I know me, I used to be trying to get the information anywhere I could. It wasn't just about hearing it from my parents. After a while, it was like I'm just tired of looking like a fool for what I don't know. So even having these conversations with y'all, believe it or not, like I know it might seem like we going nowhere fast, but promise you, it's certain conversations that led to the certain politics that we have now. You know what I'm saying? And only way we gonna
I
change
love
it,
it.
huh?
I love the politicking, but my energy. I gotta do. I want to do, and like I said, I know we don't have this. Every shit is free. I'm sorry. We don't need a building. You know what you can do? You can go back to the origin of everything and get flyers. Hey, we hosting this at the park, da 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 da, and get the kids come. The park is free.
Talk
The lake
about it.
is free. Exercising is free. You don't need 24-hour fitness. How you think them guys on the inside and I gained some of this knowledge when I worked in the prison because I was like, dang, these dudes is geniuses. They don't have a 24-hour fitness. You know what they got? They got some doggone bags and fill it up with some water and tie them
They
bad boys
yield
on
to
a glow
want.
stick and they gotta wait. You feel me? They make their own gym. Even when
Society.
they come through and we had to take away their weights and take away their stuff as punishment, they still found a way. So I
They
don't
found
understand
a
why
way.
we feel like, yeah, why do we could find a way? Why do we have to always try to spend money to like, oh,
Right.
we don't have to. Them kids need to be outside in the
You
park
got
in the sun anyway. They're trying to make us stay inside. We don't need to be virtual all the time. The virtual is good, the information is good, true. The platform is needed. But we need to start fighting the one to be outside because they're making us stay inside.
No, I
They
get
really
you on
are.
that. I get you on that. And that's a good point to make because even to add to what I said, like, I really just try to catch them where they at. But like you said,
Yeah.
we should gear towards getting them back outside because going into nature is where it's at. What you was finna
It
say,
is.
King?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say about half of the stuff that's invented in the world that we made, and they stole it from us.
Mm-hmm. And we made it
You know,
out of nature. So
yeah.
And we
You
keep
feel me? See, a
creating.
lot of people don't know about that. Like, we done
yeah.
made a lot of stuff that we don't own. They stole that. They took that.
But
And we
think
could
about
do
it.
it.
Every time
We
they
could do
take
it
something
again and
from us or
again
every
too.
time they put a stipulation or a restriction on something, we so godly. We so good at what we do. We figure out another way. All right, whatever. Or you take our language, or you take our slang, or you tell us we can't say this. We got another word for you because we did it. You
We
can't
been
contain
there
us at all, ever.
already,
You
done it
gotta
already.
kill us. That's the
Done
only. You
done it
have
all,
to
done
kill us.
done it all. Shout out, shot it
Done it
low, man.
already.
Shot it
Done did
low,
it
G.
already. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know nothing about cooking no chicken, frying no chicken, man, the kernel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no KFC, it's KF meat, KF
Done
wheat.
done it all.
Think
Done
about
done
the
it all.
potato chip. You know what I'm
Done, done.
saying? Man who on Lay's, he a billionaire, but he ain't invent Lay's.
You feel me?
Black
He was,
man invented potato chips.
come on, G.
But we don't own a potato chip company.
Hey.
You know
But
what I'm
It,
why
saying?
we care to? Why we
but
care
you
to? Because at this point, why we care to own all these organizations when we need to be focused on our community? They gave us hand-me-downs for clothes. We went from raggedy clothes making it a style, big baggy clothes making it a style, everything, soul food.
Shoot.
Look what it is now. You get what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Like we don't need the organizations and all that stuff. Yeah, that's great, but we have to know that we already own this world. We already own this country. We need
Right.
to
Talk about
focus
it.
on our community. That's
Yeah.
what we need to get a grasp on because that's what they killing.
Yep.
We need to
Shout out
start.
real quick, King. Shout out to P James stepping in. Bro, good to see you, man. I think I actually done stumbled up on your channel before, talking this talk. So good to run across another ally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all day, man. What's up?
James,
What's up? How y'all doing?
Man,
Hello.
we doing amazing. Doing
bro.
amazing.
I see. That's good, man. That's good. It's always great to hear. It's always great to hear. But everything y'all saying, it's right there, on point. I talk this every day. A lot of people don't like it though, but I don't care.
You feel me?
Right.
You got
I
you got to
I
stand in
always
your
have that
truth.
I don't care attitude, but you know, it is what it is.
Nah, it's a
Because you know, we, a lot of I don't know who's on here that have kids or whatever. We already had our time, but and our kids, it's going to be, well, it is daytime now. It's for them to be kids and all of that. So, in the way this world is now, we have to position it and or try at least to position it in a way for it to be somewhat like decent, because like Miss what's your name, Miss?
Sarai.
Say it again.
Sarai.
Saray.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Like Miss Saray said, we don't have Big Mama no more. We don't have her. And if she is around, you know, Big Mama, is maybe 40 something or 50 something, but she's not like the Big Mama that, like she explained, you know, the one that's on
Mm-hmm.
the block, and she's Big Mama of the whole block, you know.
Right.
Right.
And so it's not like that anymore. So we our kids is not going to have the same atmosphere like we had when we grew up. So we have to, if because ain't nobody else going to do it. We have to instill with our kids and anyone else, nephews, nieces, all of that, everything that we can before it's too late. We can't have them going to the schools and having the school, hey, this is what you do and did that. No, no, because they might be teaching them wrong, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and
They
all
are.
of that, and
Right.
it's just a whole, you know, and then you see all this crazy stuff that be going on at the schools at the schools anyway.
Man.
It's crazy, but and I live in North Carolina. In North Carolina, they allow corporal punishment and stuff in the schools
What?
and everything. Like if your kid act up, they can actually put hands on your kid.
Yeah, they do
Wow.
that down in Vidalia where I just left at. They still have paddling. They still have segregated
Yeah.
prom.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it still go down. Yeah, y'all
Yeah.
need to go.
So.
It's still cotton fields and all.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Where you
So.
from?
Cool.
He's
Right.
saying what area you talking about doing that?
Oh, I live in Atlanta now, but my roots come from Vidalia, Georgia. So that's like southeast Georgia.
Oh, okay. All right.
What's up, Chelsea?
That's where y'all get those sweet onions from.
Right. Right.
Them sweet onions, you know what I'm talking about? Make you cry out that thing, you hear me?
It's cotton
Nene,
fields,
Yeah.
it's
Right.
KKK, it's recruitment and everything down there.
man,
Like
shout out to
it's like
Nene.
that.
Appreciate that, Nene.
Nah, man, like, and one thing I will tell y'all to help, because I'm pretty sure y'all see it too. Like, within the problem is the solution. No matter
Nene,
what, yeah, Nene up in this thing, dropping it out. What Nene supposed to be out on the date or something? What Nene supposed to be
she's
doing
supposed
right
to be
now?
bowling.
Oh yeah, Nene
Appreciate
out
you.
of a good bowling trip. Appreciate you, Nene. Um, Here it
Hola.
is within every problem is the solution, right? Like when the queen said, the kids don't got the examples no more. The example is for us to get back on them blocks. You know what I'm saying? To get back out there because as much as we talking about the kids don't want to come outside, well then a lot of us adults got to be for real. We scared of darn kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, we scared of them to the point we not even talking to them. Like, you get to talking to some of these kids, you come to find out, bro, they are the latest and greatest for real. Like, ain't nothing
Mm-hmm.
changed. Ain't nothing changed. Like, you know how we had the world in our palms when we was kids and was, highly intelligent, just needed opportunities. These kids the same way. They highly intelligent. They just need real opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
And
And
see,
and they tired of being played with too.
I everybody have a different way of learning. Like you
Mm-hmm.
got the learner that can learn by just looking at it, watching it.
Right.
You got the learner that can learn by listening, and you have the learners that you have to interact with, like show them how hands
Gotta
on.
keep that in mind. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Learning
But I
And
feel
styles.
then
like
why
Yeah.
interaction is key.
then
Like
why Big Mama ain't on the porch no more? Cause they done ran in the house with all these people. She, I know where
That's for
she at.
real though. That's for real
She in
though.
the house. She don't want to be outside on the porch no more. You
But
know?
see, we
Yeah.
Yeah,
gotta get back out there. We gotta get back out there
yeah.
in
That's
the
why,
right
yeah,
way
we
though.
gotta get back out there, get some order before Big
In the
Mama get
right
out
way,
there.
because
Yeah.
for
a lot of
real.
dudes.
Hey, she in the
I,
house. I'm gonna tell you where she at. I know what's going on. So you feel me?
She looking out the window. She
Yeah,
looking
she in the kitchen. She in the kitchen cooking them hot butter biscuits. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna bring it to you no more though. You gotta come in there and get it yourself. You know what I'm saying?
But no,
Yeah.
for real. Like I especially the men, like when we talk about leadership, like we was talking last night, King and
Yeah.
Go, when we was
Mm-hmm.
like, the men need to come home.
Got
We
to.
need the men to come home and get out the
mm-hmm.
street. So the first step would be like, yo, get them boys out there to play football. Get like make
Mm-hmm.
them go outside. Like the only way they're gonna
Yeah.
get active is if like the adults start being active. And I know we tired or whatever,
Yeah.
but make that time. Like one thing I
Make it.
admire about home, like Trick Daddy back in Miami. One thing I could say growing up when he say when it was Trick love the kids, nah, that was for real. Even to
Right.
this day, he was on the block. He was recruiting kids for his football team. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like that. It was ice cream man come down the block. He handling that. He preached being active with these kids, and that's what
Mm-hmm.
we don't do. We trying to keep them inside with the gadgets. Gadgets is great,
Mm-hmm.
but we need you outside in that sun. Start getting. Y'all need trade. Y'all
You
need a
feel
trade.
me?
You better learn how to fix
I
it. Well,
promise you.
we getting Teslas now, but you know what I'm saying. You better know how to fix something. Do some plumbing. Do some carpentry. Do drop
Got it
something.
hands
Right.
on. Half of them don't know how to change the tire.
At
Man, I
all.
know I know I
You know,
didn't learn how to
Mm-hmm.
change the tires till I was during that grown, bro. On my
you know,
mama, like that shit broke me. I was like, bro, we gonna figure this out. But
But
it
that
was
sim-
can start
some
on the block though.
yeah.
it's They need to know these things.
Mm-hmm.
And for the girls, we don't need baby dolls. For the girls, teach them how to sew, teach them how to crochet, teach them do it
Yeah.
yourself. Do your own hair. Be more like stop wanting to go spend your money out on all this other stuff. We know we need to be cute. We need to, so teach them how to do it themselves or cooking again and homemaking and also teach them trade. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Gardening. All of that stuff. I mean, we're gonna need it anyway if y'all can't tell what's going on.
Man, I'm
Right,
trying to tell
right.
you. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, but somebody gonna have to make it cool again. That's what it is.
You
Somebody
ain't
gonna have
gotta
to
make
make
it
it.
cool. That's the problem.
No, no. What I'm saying is somebody got to set the example. It's always cool once you like. I thought the dope boys was cool because they was the only example I had. You feel me? They was close enough for me to see them. All these basketball players, I seen that. That was cool and all, but the actual people I seen on a day-to-day basis was the dope boys. You feel me? So it just so happened I gravitated towards that example. But if I seen other working people every day, was able to go to different jobs, see what they was doing. Like as I got older and got exposed to that, you can't get me to go back to no block. You know what I'm saying? So it's a matter of exposing people to different things too, though.
You remember how you was at your grandmama's house and it'd be all your cousins at the house and
What's
she'd
up,
be like,
Trayvon?
in or out? And she kick your butt out the house and made you go outside.
Yep,
Sometimes you
yep.
ain't gotta make it cool. It's more like the men, hey, and get with your other homie down the block. Hey, round up Junior, round up we wanna go here. Make them boys get up out the bed. Hey, let's go. Get in the car, we gone.
This what we
You gonna
doing
You
find
today.
make it cool, let's go.
gotta
Yep.
find something to do.
Right.
Gotta get out of here.
You heard. You'll figure it out once you
Environment
get
need it,
outside.
right.
Yep.
I'm
You'll
talking about
figure it out.
anything but inside.
Anything but see your ass in my face. That's what she used to say. You gonna find
Yeah,
you
You gotta
something
but
to
it's
do.
not safe like that no more. So you need monitoring now because they snatching bodies out here. But I'm just saying in the sense of like I'm looking for my men to really just stand up and get a hold of these kids because women we need help. You know what I'm saying? We can't be yelling and fussing and trying to wrangle them
Most of
around.
us.
We need that voice. We need that bass to come in. Hey, that's
You
what we
feel me?
need. We need that bass
We need that. We need that in our lives. We need
for real.
everybody to come together, providing that balance is what what we basically talking about. Cause a lot of times you got men that's willing to step in, but until hearing conversations like this, certain men ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like because the
Not
lady
stepping.
Miss Sue was just saying something earlier how a lot of people is talking about leave my kids alone and but they ain't doing nothing with their kids. We quick to give our kids to this system though, like we let the school,
Facts.
like they saying with the corporal punishment and all that, we let the school do whatever. But here it is, somebody, your neighbor, somebody who knows something about trying to teach them some kind of trade. We don't even at least try to vet these people first before we say no, I ain't gonna let you help. Just the fact you stay next door, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give you a chance. Like we gotta change that. A lot of us is so bougie. We got this salesman attitude with each other. Like we always trying to keep somebody from selling us something. Like instead of really just hearing each other out. Because
Right.
truth be told, between all of us, there's so much genius within us. By the time we 13, we are geniuses. Like we really have to read our parents. Our parents don't got time to sit down and break stuff down to us. So by the time you 13, you done learn how to read the room. You done learn how to
Right.
know when mama ain't trying to be talked to. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you finna say,
The
big bro?
support system, man. There's no
Yeah,
support. People don't support one another.
not at all.
Yeah.
But why don't we?
Saying, well, we
What's the
don't,
problem?
but Karen gonna go supporting her neighbor Tracy.
Not Karen.
You know what I'm saying? And she just
That's
bought some
facts.
muffins for her
Shout
last.
out to it. Shout out to the
You know,
union. What's up, Yana? Cause look,
Not
cause
Karen.
even though it is a difference of spectrum, one thing I will say, I'm grateful for the diversity I live in. Because it allows for me to see people who have held to the old culture of looking out for your own, you know what I'm saying, doing for your own, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for me, I feel like it's only gonna propel us to go even further. Like, I feel like with us being the so-called proverbial lights, you know what I'm saying? And I say so-called for a reason because I don't want to step on nobody's toes, but the truth is what it is. If you're gonna be
Right.
the light, you gotta recognize that light gotta shine on everybody. You know what I'm saying? So the things that we
Right.
do, we can't be surprised when other people pick it up. You know what I'm saying? We just got to keep setting that example because, truth be
Right.
told, we need to set a different example. You know, there's other people that create systems and they ostracize everybody else. But that's because, you know, if you pay attention to these same people that do that, they don't fit into the grand system. So since we do have access to the grand system that all of this stuff is built off of, the natural nature that we live in, it's important for us to recognize, like the queen was saying earlier, money shouldn't be our factor on whether or not we do for each other or whether or not we build certain systems because we know what we need. You know what I'm saying? As well, we in turn know what the world needs because our problems is the world's problems. Let's be for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, they turn around and shift their problems to us because they know we always find a solution no matter what the problem is. So
Right.
shout out to my solution active type people, you feel me? Like, don't get it twisted. Like, as much as it might seem like, man, the world is on our shoulders, hey, it's, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm putting it to you like this.
It is.
It's like, would you rather your woman tell you her problems or tell everybody else? You feel me? So far as I'm concerned, this world, that's our queen. You feel me? And it's up to us to recognize our problems. Her problems are being told to us for a reason. Because what? We the ones that can solve it. So as much as we got all these problems, look at it as like opportunities for us to rise to the occasion. Like that's what I've been learning. Like, and at that point, obstacles become minute. They become so minute at that point. You like, man, you know what? This not no obstacle. This an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? When you start looking at things like opportunity, it's not as bad as it seems. You feel me? Everybody else might be always talking about, darn, them folk always got some problems. But truth be told, one thing for certain, we always been the problem solver. Like think about it. We might not have created a lot of issues, but we always been the ones that come up with the solution. So let's stay solution orientated, you feel me, rather than complaining. Cause that's what we've been at lately. Like once we get to that point of complaining, y'all realize life just gonna give us more things to complain about. I promise. Life is always saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. So as long as we recognize the greatness that is us, life gonna keep on showing us more greatness. Like I said, spend some time with some of these babies and see don't your strength be renewed because you gonna see the optimism they have. You gonna see the genius that they naturally have. Their innate ability to learn different things. Like a lot of times we just gotta recognize we just gotta provide a safe environment that like all of y'all been alluding to for them to just cultivate themselves. Because when I look back, man, yeah, my parents, you know, I used to always have to tell my mama this because they used to overemphasize certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we had been broken down so much as far as people to the point, you know, a lot of times we over exaggerate. Like a lot of generations, we got to be for real. We wasn't able to raise our kids. A lot of things kids had to learn on their own. So when my parents used to always be like, "I ain't raised you like that." Well, let me tell you something. It's a lot of things you wasn't able to stop me from being exposed to. So in turn, I had to learn what was best for me and represent you right. You see what I'm saying? So in that sense, it was certain things that I raised myself up above. You feel me? Like my mama couldn't stop me for real from getting out in them streets for real. I had to make a decision and be like, you know what? I'm not gonna get involved in that lifestyle until I do X, Y, Z. And once I, you know, put those type of disciplines on myself, like I used to tell my homeboy, like, bro, I'm not finna get down with joining no affiliation. Y'all gonna respect me as a man first. And it was those type of principles that I developed on my own. Like my mama couldn't have told me that. You feel me? But she showed me because of how she moved in her own life. Like my mom was very like, you know, there's a difference between to me being self-sufficient and being independent. You see what I'm saying? When you self-sufficient, you can leave room for other people in your life. But when you independent, you feel like you just don't need nobody. You start ostracizing anybody who try to do for you. See what I'm saying? That's a big
Yeah.
difference. But like I said, some of us, you know, we just got to recognize the good examples in our life. And if we feel like a lot of these children not going the right way, man, step out. Stop hiding in your house. Please step out and be that good example you truly are. But if you hide your light, what good is it? You know what I'm saying? Stop hiding your light. What you finna say, big
Right.
bro? I seen you done came up off mute.
Yeah,
What
that
we
what I
talking
was
about?
that what I was saying yesterday, man. Last night, man, the guidance, bro. You need guidance and like as far as like telling somebody something like
What's up,
you could
Nikki?
get them advice, but it's up to them. Sometimes they have to learn on their own, you know.
Yep. And you know, even with the kids having to learn on their own, a lot of us we be so hard on these youngsters for having to learn the hard way. But like you said, sometimes the best way is to learn on your own. But we gotta be there for them, like when they fall. You know what I'm saying? We can't kick them while they down and be like, "See, that's what you get." You know what I'm saying? Like nah, little homie. Now that
Like,
you
like
go ahead.
I could tell you that fire hot on that stove, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if it's hot or cold, but I can tell you. Now that's up to you to listen to me, or
Mm-hmm.
you could go learn for yourself and touch it.
Right,
Then
right.
you'll know.
Right.
You know what I'm
And once
saying?
they touch it, do we just let them, stay in that state of their hand being burnt, or do we bandage them up? You see what I'm saying? That's the thing that we have to question ourselves on, because a lot of us we lead them in that state and be mad when
Right.
they grow up and don't care nothing about nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like doing whatever they got to do to get by, because what when they was in pain we just left them alone, like, see, I told you. You know what I'm saying? Rather than head, like, I told you, see, I told you. No, help that baby through that, because when
Yeah.
they hurt they need us the most. You know what I'm saying?
See, and
And
then now the next
what's
time
up,
I tell you
Power?
something,
I mean, Pow.
you'll believe me. You know what I'm
You
saying?
feel me?
See, I told you it was hot. Now you done burnt yourself. Now you know I wasn't lying to you. Come here,
Hmm.
I'll help you bandage that up.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what
a
I'm saying?
bonding moment at that point. You feel
But
me?
the
Now I can
next time
trust
I
you.
tell you, listen to me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I
we
just
got to
feel
be
like
real.
there's an urgency for the youth, period. Whether it's teenagers, especially the youngins and the babies, period. Because, excuse my language, those are going to be the ones that have to wipe our ass. So if
Right.
we don't hurry up and get them in line, we screwed.
Yeah.
Point blank, we going to nursing home
And it's
if
really,
we
if
don't
we
have a
don't hurry
good
up and show
service.
them some compassion, if we don't hurry up and show them some kind of compassion, we screwed, because a lot of these kids, man, they not getting it. Like I told y'all last night about my 14-year-old cousin. Like that's the first thing I thought about. Like, dang, he really didn't see that much compassion in his life, aside from his father. And his father passed away by the time he was like 5. So you can imagine growing up all the way until 14, how rough that had to be. You know what I mean? Like, people don't take into account from 9 to, like, man, 15. That's some of the hardest time for a young male. Like, trying to find yourself, dealing
Yeah.
with, people treating you like you grown already. You know what I'm saying? Because you begin to age out to the point you're not cute no more to people. You know what I'm saying? They treating you like you a grown man, but you can't even take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't even sustain yourself for real. Like that, hey, that can be nerve wracking. And a lot of brothers, they wind up, dropping out of school, doing all kind of suicidal things in their mind before they actually go that far. Like I can tell you of at least 4 of my friends around that time period that committed suicide. And I can tell you I definitely became
Right.
depressed and suicidal around that time. You feel me? Trying to figure out my place in life.
Where does that come from though? Like I understand, 'cause I'm a girl, I'm a woman, but I understand the being
What's
tough,
up, Sierra? Appreciate that, love.
making the man tough or making the boy tough. But what is it about alienating him to that extent? Like why is it that
That's from the beginning of
gruesome?
time.
Huh?
That's really from the beginning of time. Really,
Oh.
men, yeah, men is just, yeah, I don't know. It was just a
I mean, I know you
man
don't
thing
need to
not to
coddle
cry.
them. You want them to be
You
tough,
know,
but geez, like, cause I watched it with my cousins and stuff, and it's just like you said, as soon as the cuteness wear off, it's like, oh, you grown now, and it's like, dang. And I used to have to be the sweetheart, like, here, cuz, like, you know what I'm saying? I got you,
Right.
cuz, or give them a
Mhm.
hug or something. Like, dang, they really just left you out here like that. They pick me up, but they make your ass catch the bus. I got you, cuz. It's like, come on,
This should be crucial, boy. I remember,
it be
I remember
rough.
taking, and it's like bruh
mm,
said though, it's been since the beginning of time, like people trying to figure out different ways to make men so called strong enough to where if things become adverse, within the family, they would be able to be the ones to rise to the occasion. But I felt like, over time that that proverbial rites of passage, then it took different facets. When we took a lot of the so-called leaders, which were the men out the neighborhood, it left behind certain men who were trying to take care of whole communities. You know what I'm saying? And then once those men got knocked off, now it's to the point now men just in general, I wouldn't even say all, but the majority of men just they scared to be men for real. They scared to be men. And what I mean by men, because I know that's been something that's not easily defined, um,
Mm-hmm.
being the balance for your divine feminine. If she's, off, you need to be on. You know what I'm saying? If she's losing her mind, you need to be calm. You see what I'm saying? Like being a man is not it's not as complicated as people try to make it seem. Like you were born a man. You might not be the man that other people want you to be. You see what I'm saying? But you're always developing. So for people to be like, oh, well, you maturing to a certain okay, you might mature to a certain state that you want to mature to, but as far as like playing this wild goose chase, you're not acting like a man. Like a lot of these things play into this whole alpha male syndrome where people over exaggerate what being a man is. So I think
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
lot of times we just gotta accept people for who they are and seek to understand who they are. You feel me? Versus being like a man is this or a woman is this. You know what I mean? Like certain women are certain type of women, and certain men are certain type of men. If that ain't your type of man, don't be with him. You know what I'm saying? If that ain't your type of woman, don't be with her. But it's somebody that balances out everybody. You know what I'm saying? And seek to be that balance. And if you ain't seeking to be that balance in that relationship, to me, you not being, you know what I'm saying, the man in that relationship. Um, I know it's more facets to it, don't get me wrong. And it's
Yeah.
constantly a evolving thing, but if we like for me, bro, when we get to that point of having an issue with what a man is, I think it comes when we get to the point of certain invasions in our culture, like
Mm-hmm.
without getting too deep into it, like the Greek and Romans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And if
I
we
was
get
about to
into
say that.
yeah, if we get into their culture, they definitely was having issues with, father. Like for us, we got we say we got father issues, but we really got mama issues. A lot of us upset with our mamas because we didn't really see our fathers to even have a problem with. You know what I'm saying? But if we go back to the Greeks, they had father issues, meaning a lot of them didn't like their fathers. Their fathers was overly aggressive because they was at war at times. You feel me? Like they had over 10,000 years of wars against each other. So you can imagine how aggressive the men had to be. You know what I'm saying? They weren't taking nothing. Now you say anything I don't like, we fight. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah.
you raise so many kids out of that, it gets to the point now when a child doesn't have his father around, you see him repeat these type of things, the over exaggerated masculinity. You know what I'm saying? And these people essentially knew this by way of the tragedies they went through, that if you put other people in these type of environments, they will essentially turn on their very salvation, meaning men are supposed to be the salvation for their household. You feel me? And then vice versa, from the perspective of a man, a woman is the salvation to his household. You see what I'm saying? It's just a difference in perspective. But when we take on other people's cultures, hey, it's to our detriment even talking about
Right.
being a man or being a woman. See you later, Nene. Hope you enjoy your night. But
Yeah.
man,
I'm the only one here, Nene. I hope to see you tomorrow whenever we do this again. But I'm holding it down though. I got you. I got you. We
we
stronger
are you
men.
silly. We all in this together, G. We all in this together. You know what I'm saying? This the mother
Now
father
you was
child
tag
section.
teaming my girl earlier, but it's okay.
That's because I know my lawyer's strong enough to handle this cross
She
examination.
is. She is. She walked right into it too. I wasn't going, but she held it
Hey,
down.
she wasn't playing no games, but she better not let nobody sit in that seat no more. I bet she better not let nobody sit on that truck seat no more. You hear me? Tell me. Look, tell her ain't enough law school gonna save her the next time.
He better stop leaving the dang on track.
He had to go get some
Man,
parts. He gotta go get some parts, guys.
Anyway.
Yeah, look, you don't even want to talk.
Anyway, we did that. It's done.
Hey, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would love to sit up and talk to y'all for the rest of the night, but in order for me to edit all this dang on video, I'm gonna have to cut it short at some point. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, we did amazing tonight. We did
It was a
we
good
did
night.
3 hours again. Again. You know what I'm
It was a
saying?
good night.
Hey, if anybody
Well,
know an editor out here, you know what I'm saying? Because I would love to like edit some of these conversations to draw more attention to the total conversation. Because we know there are certain points that the obvious politics of society would like to gravitate towards, but I feel like if we focus on those topics and then draw attention to the overall conversation, it'll bring everybody in. What's up with it, honey love? To the point like, the youth, the middle age, all the way to our proverbial elders. Now, shout out to all those who have aged to the point of being what is called an elder. But what I will tell you is the same thing I tell all of my so-called OGs. If you ain't adding to these children's lives, you not an elder. I'm gonna say that again. If you're not adding to these children's lives or the people that's in your life, you're not an elder. You just somebody who done aged out. And I don't mean no disrespect. You still got time to find some information within yourself that you feel like sharing, but it's time out for us acting like we scared to be ourselves around each other to the point we causing somebody else to suffer because you refuse to share your testimony as well as your wisdom. So that being said, I'm gonna give everybody a chance to, say what they want to say to close out, whether it's what you learned or just something you want to add to the conversation. Start with I know the king's gonna be like, let the queen go first, so let me go on it. You know what I'm saying? Pass it
I
on over
want to
to
go
Saray.
last. I would
You
like to
wanna
go last.
let me see if the queens all of a sudden want to go to last. Hold on, y'all.
I
Let me
want to
see if
go
the
last, but when y'all finish y'all piece, don't leave out because I want you all to receive it. That's why I want to go last.
okay. All right, so this is what we'll do then. I'm gonna let P James go first. You know what I'm saying? Handle your business, King, and then from there we're gonna go to King DD.
Well, I just appreciate this conversation, coming past this channel tonight, and y'all letting me up in here and everything. And last thing I want to say is, uh, one of the things, what was it? Oh, Big Mama. I was gonna talk about her. I can't never, Big Mama always be on my mind. But anyway, yeah, one of the reasons I believe uh, things is the way it is remember how back in the day we was able to leave. Well, not we, because I was young.
Mm-hmm.
They was able to leave kids with Big Mama and Big Mama. She probably wasn't. I don't want to keep your kid, but she still kept him anyway, or whatever.
Right.
And they, so. But now Big Mama ain't here, right? So, but now we are the older ones now, and
Mm-hmm.
we the ones with the kids and stuff like that. But there's no more Big Mama,
Mm-hmm.
right? So now we in our mind we was like, dang, we used to get dropped off with Big Mama or whatever. So who can I do this and so anyway, at the end of the day, you know, I just really feel like you were saying, we need to step up. We need to step up and get it together. You know,
Big old facts.
no excuses. Because at the end of the day, it ain't. Well, it's gonna hurt us at the end of but it's really hurting the kids and stuff. It's really hurting them. It
Mm-hmm.
really is. You know. And one last thing, just one last thing. What really, and even before all of this, anyway, happened to me and happened in my life, because I'm always kids is my life, and everything. My daughter that passed away last year. Um,
Mm. Rest in power.
she had cerebral palsy and stuff like that, and she was 11 years old.
Mm.
And she, even though she had all of that, she couldn't talk, she couldn't walk, none of that. and but she still tried to do everything. Everything. She still tried to do everything. School, ride bikes, all that. She still tried.
Mm.
So if she can try to do all of that, even with her, disability, come on. You mean we can't
Right.
do it? We can't try to, make the world a better place doing what we created. And we
Mm-hmm.
can't, take care of what we created. That's
Right.
crazy.
No, that's you hit on something with that, my G. You hit on something with that one, man. And rest in power to Big Mama, as well as your young princes. You feel me? Those people that came to provide us with the example. And it's like nowadays we the new guard, y'all. Like we like y'all ever watch Captain Planet when y'all was younger? You feel me? You know, like Big Mama might not be here no more, but she's the proverbial Captain Planet. Like we gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Do for her until that energy rise up again, y'all. What you was finna say, King Didi?
Man, I just was gonna say, I like doing this, spreading that positivity and that love, man, love thy neighbor.
You
You
did?
feel
Love that neighbor. That go a
me?
long way, you heard me?
It do.
Long way.
For
Man,
sure.
Just
dude, y'all making me, hey, bro. Man, shout out to the big mamas, man. The
just
big
Man,
that,
mamas, you hear me?
man, ain't nothing like her, man. I miss my big mama. You know what I'm saying?
you miss
Straight
mine
up,
too.
dude.
Hmm.
Mine
Who raised me? I'm
passed
a
away
grandmama,
last year. You said you grandmama baby.
my baby, man. You know what I'm saying?
Grandmama baby, you have done nobody like me. And everybody call me crazy. I'm still grandmama baby. I don't care.
Fact.
I
Had
do
to know,
not care. What you gonna
had
end us out with the is that what you want to say, big bro?
much love to everybody, and we gonna keep it going.
Oh, for sure.
You
You
know,
already know. We got to. We got to.
get it
So,
going, man.
alright, so Ray, what we doing?
What we doing?
What we
Um,
doing?
I've definitely enjoyed this. This is definitely dedicated to Big Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I also just want to be able to say, it's my prayer that I always say, beginning and ending. Uh, May our minds be covered for great interpretation. May our eyes see what we need to see. May our ears hear what they need to hear. May our tongues be guided to speak positivity. May our hands be blessed with giving and receiving. And may we continue to walk on happy, holy, abundant, solid, protected, financially increasing, creatively abundant, loving, secure ground. Divinely planned with divinely planned conditions and supply. That's it.
I say. I say. Amen to that. You
Amen.
feel me?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna need look, I ain't gonna even push that line no more cause the spirit is in here at this point. You feel me? Everybody be blessed. You know what I'm saying? Till we meet again. And y'all let me know if
Facts.
there's anybody need to come to the front of the church by the time we come. Y'all let
Ain't
me
no
know,
collection
yo.
place. Ain't no collection place. It's
Nah,
free.
nah, nah. The collection is at the end when you
Lord,
transcend, you feel me? The big guy gonna collect on that. Gonna
Lord,
collect, you hear me? You silly Didi. Hey, with that being said, man, y'all already know how I do. I love y'all as myself, and it ain't nothing you can do about it as we are one. And I'm so glad we in connection. Kenfo. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair. Come over here to the round table where we break it all down. Say, why? We just broke bread right now. Peace within, peace out. Love y'all, man. I can't say that enough. I can't. Duche, I appreciate you snapping in on me, Duche. I see you, young G. I see you. Peace, y'all. Love, King.
Peace.
Much respect, y'all.